You couldn't.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I had to make my plate of chicken nuggets before I got.
You could get on and make a plate of chicken nuggets, okay?
It's actually still cooked
Okay.
in the microwave.
Okay.
It's perfect. It's perfectly fine. As long as you're here, everything's good. So let's see.
Mhm.
Who wants to do the recap?
Oh, I will. We fought a bunch of crab guys on the beach. We looted some clammer bodies and stole some of their clams. And then we proceeded to ignore, I think, Jim Heim's desire to go to the House of the Moon.
Like a bunch of dicks.
Yeah, like a bunch of real assholes. And then
It's
we
like,
headed
no, your thing
up.
sucks.
We headed
Yeah,
up
you know.
to the field ward through the, I guess, troll gate or near the troll yard. Ran into my sister, who is a big bitch as normal. Almost abandoned we made a delivery to what appeared to be a community kind of hospital kind of thing, charity hospital. And as soon as we delivered the beer, this field ward gang showed up, and this, like, I think he was like half ogre, some ugly son of a bitch showed up. They wanted their cut. We decided it wasn't any of our business and left, and weren't getting involved in that bullshit. And then we headed back south on the high road towards Masters of the Bruniverse, and we arrived. And that's everything I can remember.
Okay. One of the. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just say the part with Oz. I think. Did you talk about that where he found the letter in his pocket?
Oh right, yes. Sorry, I forgot. I totally blanked all about the letter.
Fair. I think at that point your audio is cutting in and out.
Yeah, my audio was fucked.
Yeah, that's right.
Eric. Okay. Let's see. So Eric helped. I'm gonna give Eric here.
Well, that was.
Eric, do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, I
on
can
that?
talk about that. So he found the letter in his pocket, and it told him to go somewhere, and at a certain time, and he went there, and there was an envelope, and he opened it up and found an invitation in it. But he wasn't supposed to open it up. He was just supposed to deliver it somewhere. But he was able to. Someone sealed it up, and then it was delivered to a woman she was the woman who had the letter to Benny, if I remember correctly. She was the one who like wanted to buy shit from Benny, and she then like handed him the invitation, invited him to this event.
It's a reservation
And
to a restaurant.
a reservation to a restaurant. Thank you.
Fancy
And
hostage.
and yeah, and then we went to Bruniverse and ended there.
Yep. Let's see. I don't have any announcements. I don't think.
Josh, what was the name of that gang that was up in Field Ward? Can't remember.
The
I
Pit
had
Masters.
Pit
The
Lords.
Pit Masters.
I thought it was Pit Lords.
Pit Masters.
I'd have write Pit Lords. I don't know.
Pit Lords, Pit Masters, Masters of the
Pit
Pit,
Masters.
Lords of the Pit. It's sort of interchangeable. They don't care.
They're
Okay.
Masters of the.
they make
Pit
really
universe?
high quality deodorant.
They're the armpit boys.
Doesn't
They're
Red Knuckle-
barbecue masters.
Ooh.
doesn't that Red Knuckle guy run a fighting pit or?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
No.
Oh. I'm confused.
Separate thing.
That he does come.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna flash you guys the calendar just to give you a heads up of the upcoming events. You're still on Marpenoth the 11th. It's about 4 p.m. at this point.
Okay.
But we're actually not starting with you guys. Instead, we open up to a shot of the sun. Sort of pans down to a stone
Whose
Colosseum.
The sun in the sky.
Sun.
Get
the
outta
sky
here.
sun.
Shut up, Ryan.
Anyway. But pan down to a large stone Colosseum, sort of seated around it are hundreds and hundreds of spectators all sort of cheering. Most of them are Tabaxi on a private sort of viewing stand, sitting regal and noble. King Torin Leonin, the monarch of the Crimson Sun, High King of Maztica, hallowed be his name, sitting there very stoic, very proud, observing the sort of Colosseum itself, the pit, is littered with 24 corpses, bloating in the summer heat. Meanwhile, there are only 4 fighters left today. It looks like it's a let's see, Gnoll, a Loxodon, which are like these big elephant people, a Aarakocra, and a lizard folk doing a battle royale, sort of taking turns trying to take down the Loxodon. Sometimes there's constantly shifting alliances going on there. But we're not really focused on those fighters, nor are we even focused on the king. Instead, we pan down and over to the left a little bit. We're on a separate private viewing platform. We find the man who would be king, in his natural habitat, and by that I mean he's reclining on a divan, and is being fed grapes by Jaguar Tabaxi serving girls. Just sort of kicking back, watching the spectacle. Girl who's sitting there next to you, like, feeds you a grape, and she's just like, what's she saying? She remarks on the fighters. She just goes, "This year, wouldn't you agree, Radiance?"
What? Oh, yes, I guess they are fairly radiant, aren't they? Not as radiant as you, though.
She blushes and giggles to herself, but she just sort of keeps watching intently for a little bit, and she just sort of looks to you. Who do you think will win?
Let me take a look at them again. Let's see here. I do favor gnolls. I'm quite fond of gnoll servants. Strong, burly. The Loxodon, though, he's big. A lot of power there. I would say the gnoll.
An excellent choice, Radiance, of course. That is obviously the one. You watch for a little bit, and after just a few seconds, like, the Loxodon takes out the gnoll and sends it like flying about a quarter of the way down the arena. It yips and like breaks against a spear wall that they've sort of erected. She giggles and like looks to you.
Yikes.
Aim them. Can't get them all right, I suppose.
Well, obviously I was thinking of stronger gnolls, such as my servants. That was a weaker one, obviously.
Of course, Radiance. This humble one would never presume to question you.
Of course.
Right about that point, you hear the approach of the clicking sound of Thrycreen approaching. To look over, because you're pretty sure you know who's approaching, but it for the purposes of this, I'm going to refer to as Geminus, even though you have the same names. Walks up. He's attended by a pair of bright pink and white Thrycreen, carrying what are called Githka, which are these basically long staffs with a sort of half moon. And they're very impractical, but that's apparently what Thrycreen work with. Geminus just sort of walks up. He's dressed in like sort of long sleeved, loose fitting garbs. It's like they're silk. It's mostly for keeping the sun off of him, not really breathing. But either way, he walks up, hands clasped behind his back. Hard at work as usual, brother?
Of course. Glad of you to join the show. Where have you been this whole time?
I was delivering a few messages. I was attending to some of the palace duties. I had to send off to Father only knows where. Let's see. I was researching.
Why do you bother yourself with all that? Leave that to the scribes and the servants, or worst case, Father. It's not for us to do that. It's our place to enjoy ourselves.
I see. Are you? And I assume you are enjoying yourself. And he'll walk over to the edge of the viewing platform and just sort of watch the spectacle below.
I look at the Jaguar servant girl like, I am indeed. You should take a seat with us. This is a fantastic show.
She giggles. To join us, Radiance, we could fetch you some wine or apples. He just sort of waves them off. No. Turn back to you, King. Now, granted, I know you don't really. I know your work ethic is. And he'll approach you. But you did remember our duties today, right? You are prepared to address the winner. Do this together.
Of course I am. I'm always prepared. You over-prepare. But I mean, it's just addressing the winner. It's, give them a pat on the back, tell them about how they've served the Radiance of the Leonin Line quite well in their duties and battles. It's you worry too much about this sort of thing, brother.
You are going to help me fulfill whatever requests they ask, right?
Yes, of course. But what kind of requests are you expecting?
Dear brother, sometimes I wonder if you even remember these things.
Oh, you would remember this thing? You'd be surprised at what I remember. I'm the best at remembering.
Right about that point, you suddenly hear the crowd erupt in applause. Has apparently been run through with a spear, and standing over the body of the lizard folk, like holding his beating heart, is that Aarakocra. Drops it on the dust. Yeah, crowd just is continuously roaring, and the Jaguar girl goes, "Very impressive, my lord."
Oh, over already? Yes.
So he's quite fierce.
What was that one's name, anyways?
Oh, this humble one would not presume to know such things.
Oh, no worries. Brother, what was that one's name? Did you catch that?
He taps his chin. You know what? I don't believe he ever gave a name.
I thought you were the prepared one, brother.
Right about that point, the Aarakocra, your viewing platforms, they're sort of in the same general direction, but he approaches, stands there very boldly. Geminus will look to you, King.
Yes. Would you like to start, or shall I?
Fine, I'll just start, and he'll sort of pat the side of your divan, and he'll walk forward. Champion, for defeating the numerous foes, we shall grant you one request, so long as it is within our best power.
A request of your greatest heart's desire, one that would suit your bold warrior's heart. Isn't that right, brother? And I turn to the crowd, kind of raise my arms, trying to get the hype going.
Yeah. The crowd roars. Do you even bother getting off your couch?
Absolutely not.
Good. Just screams, "Freedom!"
What did he say?
Brother turns back to you. He said, "Freedom." Kokoro just starts demanding, or just starts pacing back and forth. For generations, my people have slaved under the Leonin banners. From this day, Aarakocra shall be set free. It's Major Domo, who is himself an Aarakocra, like a hornbill named Zuza. Now see here, you have no standing to ask for something like this. Who do you think you are? The Aarakocra just bellows, "I am the prince of all Aarakocra!" Goes up and pulls out some feathers from his mane and just Like the Aarakocra in the stands apparently think it's a big deal. The Leonin are just or the Tabaxi are just like looking around like apparently this is a big deal. Yeah, so the Aarakocra apparently recognize sort of his plumage at this point. Jiminus will turn back to you and just sort of whisper into your ear, well, this is a problem.
Yes, I mean, we give him freedom, but we can't really give all of them freedom. I mean, those birds.
You were always the clever one. What do you think?
Let's make it entertaining. Do we have any more beasts in the catacombs of the Colosseum, or
Probably.
maybe a great task we can send them out to? Something that we don't really expect it to come back from.
I see. Jiminus will turn back and start walking. For him, he looks down at him. Yes, so we could certainly do that. For you can... The request is very bold, and understand that we cannot like that for a mere like this. It would have to be a contest of champions. We'd have to find a champion and name him, and we'd have to arrange something. But don't worry, you will have your opportunity. At that point, your father stands up and just sort of raises a hand. Sorry. Look down at the Aarakocra. We already have a champion. He's already here. To the two of you. Then look down at the Aarakocra. Eyes to you, Prince. I am not a perfect king. And like as soon as he says that, all of your subjects just gasp.
Quite close to perfect. As perfect as a mortal can be, of course.
He raises his hand to silence you. Of the throne often take precedent over my private life. Time with my boys that I would prefer. Need to train them. And so when the opportunity arises to both with nobility and power and instruct my boys, I cannot pass up the opportunity. Of you. What is the power?
You're cutting off a bit. Like the first
A little
word
bit,
sometimes
a little
cuts up.
Like all the time.
There you go.
It's really bad.
Okay. Okay. So what was the last thing that was coherent there?
You said we're gonna
opportunity?
start the session here, and then after that, I'll start anything.
Opportunity.
No. So the
Think about instructing
Uh,
his sons.
Mhm.
King Torin looks to the two of you and asks what the power of the Leonin family is.
Radiance, glory, the pride to stand above everyone else.
And Jiminus will chime in. The sun. Torin nods.
I mean, that's pretty much what I said, but I mean, a few words.
But Torin looks down to the Aarakocra. House Leonin. We are it. It is us. Our champion, and he'll point directly into the air. You will fight the sun. And once you have defeated it, set your people free.
Yikes.
The Aarakocra just coils at the absurdity of the notion. King Leonin, however, starts motioning to some of his guards who start approaching. Of course, you will want weapons. Perhaps a javelin, and one of the guards pulls out a javelin and shoves it through the hand of the Aarakocra.
Ooh.
Fuck.
There you go. A javelin to fight the sun. We're waiting. For the next 3 hours, the guy just writhes in pain and slowly succumbs to his wound. And nobody leaves the amphitheater. We cut back to you guys.
Fuck.
So you guys have about 4 p.m. as we open up to you guys at Silver Chime Alley, where your where your soon-to-be, hopefully, new establishment is. So I went and go ahead and enlarge your tokens because I want to see the art.
I don't know
what it is. It's like it seems like in this game, like I don't know if the maps are different or the different.
Yeah, it's like
the
so
size.
hard to see. It's what I was thinking
know.
when I was looking at him before. I'm like, it's almost like I just want
Tiny.
to zoom in on the faces to see the faces. They're so cool, but
Say
this new Oz art. Nice.
it's not done.
Yeah,
I love the shade of green that Oz is.
I look so tall.
You look bigger than me.
Yeah, so you guys are outside Masters of the Bruniverse. It's a 2-story structure. The windows are shut. It looks like it's obviously been abandoned for a while. And there is it looks like almost like a birdhouse or a post office box situated directly next to the door. Like you can open it up and find a sending stone on a chain that's connected to the wall with an instruction that says, for tours, please use sending stone.
I guess I'm gonna grab it. Tour, please.
And in your head, you just hear, "Well, hello there. Are you looking to tour Masters of the Bruniverse?"
Yep. We have our group here. We are looking to.
All right, Vivi,
tour.
why are you talking to this stone? How? Okay. Is any? Did you ring the stone bell? Are they coming?
It's magic. Just shut up, Jeb. Hold on. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
Vivi's lost it. I think we better find. Maybe we should go knock on the door or something.
Yeah, we're ready for a tour, please. Thank you.
Well, you
Who
just
is she
listen here.
talking
You just
to?
listen here, Missy. I'll be right there. Give me about half hour. I'm coming from Castle Ward. I'll give you that tour right quick.
Okay.
Hello, is anybody here?
Take care now.
I think she lost it a long time ago.
All right,
Time?
guys. So the guy's in Castle Ward. He's gonna be here in about half an hour. So.
Half an hour.
Hey,
Let's just get in there.
I mean, is it locked?
You know
Are
what?
we in
I
there?
think King's right. Let's just go in. What are they gonna do? Tell us to get out?
We're gonna own the place pretty soon, so
King knows what's up. Let's just go in.
Well, as much as I love an
not gonna
light
wait
B
30
and E,
minutes.
might not be the best way. We don't actually have enough money to buy this place. It might be smart to have a good relationship with them, so that we can enter into
Exactly.
negotiations
Yeah.
in a.
well, they don't know that. If we act bold enough to walk around like we own the place, they'll assume we have more than enough, and maybe
just
give
what
us
you
a
think.
very secure loan.
Well, I do like that logic.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you, King. Let's get inside.
All right, where are the ground level windows? Let's bust into this motherfucker.
Do not break the windows. You want to pay for that when we buy it and fix it? No, don't break the fucking windows. The fuck's wrong with you?
I'm gonna
Alright.
see if the door's unlocked.
Wait a
The
second.
door's
Wait
not-
a second.
The door's not on. The door's locked. Sorry.
Fuck.
Okay. Vivi, while they, Izo. While they do
Yes.
this, why don't we maybe go check out some of the other shops?
I agree.
Are there any
every
windows or
day
like
visit
balconies?
Sounds great.
There are plenty of windows. I don't think there's a balcony.
It's not gonna do. We can't have a place without a balcony. Where you gonna
Yeah,
throw beans
come
from?
on, man. There's gotta be a balcony.
Well, we can do
Upgrade. You can
renovations.
upgrade it to have balconies.
Is there a chimney?
Okay, we're on the Skyrim
Stand of this
plan.
bitch. Let's get down the chimney.
For questions, I was not prepared. There are chimneys. There are chimneys. However, they are not large enough to really go down.
Which way do the
Damn.
doors open?
Says two.
They open inside.
All right, I'm gonna climb up into the windows. I got like a 20-foot climb speed. I'm gonna start testing them all to see if they're all low.
There's windows on the bottom on the ground floor and the first story. If you want to,
We're testing all of them.
Oz, you want to get
Okay.
the bottom floor,
long does
and
it
I'll
take?
get the top floor.
I want to try and pick the lock.
Are
on the
any
door.
of them open?
Oh my.
Do we must? Are we gonna roll for this?
okay, well, hold on. Did I hear somebody say something about picking locks?
Yes, me.
So,
Eva will try picking the lock on the door.
You have lock
okay, so you want to try picking the lock on the doors?
I have
Um,
lock picking.
Aren't you a barbarian or something? What are you?
I'm a fighter.
Fighter.
We all
Oh,
have a
okay.
high dex.
Are
Why not
there
give it a
people
shot?
around in this alley at all?
There are there are occasional passerbys. It doesn't look like Silverchime Alley gets that much traffic.
Oh, great. That's
Yeah.
good for business.
Well,
Great
I'm going to
for
create a
business.
distraction, and I will pull out my shawm and begin a tune and just kind of sing the ballad
Okay.
of Goethe the Glorious.
Yeah. How does that go?
Okay, and I assume you're doing this away from.
Goethe, glorious as art thou. Goethe, oh Goethe. As
You
fat
are
as
doing this away from the.
biggest cow.
You are doing this away from them while they're doing this, right?
Yes,
You're not
yes.
drawing
I'm
attention-
kind of like
okay,
strolling around to the other side, around everyday wizardry.
Okay.
Tequila Mockingbird.
King, I have a better idea. I'm gonna take out my dot pointer, which is essentially a laser pen.
Mhm.
Hey, King, check this out. And I'm gonna shine it on the door.
I jump up the door.
I keep moving it.
So
What
you
is
can give me
this?
you can give me a lock picking, or give me a dexterity check.
What is
I
this?
can appreciate
What's
bonus
the
if you can use tools.
I can't hear you over the laughing.
All right. Anyway, give me a dexterity check to open the doors. You can add your proficiency if you can use thieves' tools, and King is helping, so you have advantage.
How is he helping?
I'm gonna get that dime. I'm gonna get that dime.
Critical.
Holy!
Holy fuck!
Don't need no advantage.
So you start unlocking the door, Izo. You think you managed to get it open when Vivi shines a dot right there on the door. King jumps at it and crashes into the building.
I always wanted to try that, see if it worked.
I have no idea what that was, but I saved all of you from it, and I anticipate appreciation.
I am actually extremely
Yeah, good job,
appreciative,
buddy.
King.
Doors open.
Thank you.
I'm sure that thing will be back
I'm-
at any moment.
I'm sure. I'm sure the city will appreciate you breaking into their house, into their building. Let's see here.
I'm gonna go
Already
to the
gone.
Golden Whale now. Now that I've let them in, I'm gonna go to the Golden Whale.
That's a good
Okay, so
idea.
you're going to the Golden Whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
check out Everyday Wizardry.
Okay.
We're just all split right now.
I'm gonna
I'm just
check out our
playing-
new
I'm just
digs.
playing- I'm just continuing to sing.
Okay, so let me go back to the main map here. Okay, so let me. Guys are going into different places. You're going Golden Whale, Everyday Wizardry, and
Who's
Jim Himes.
actually going into the Masters of the Murderverse?
It seems like it's only Oz and King. Is that about right?
Yeah?
Break into the
Sounds
building
like it.
to not go in.
About timeless wonders.
No, we're going in. I'm going in.
Good, good. Okay.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
not going
Same.
in.
Wait, Josh, I have a separate question. It's kind of a tangent. When did they say I was supposed to meet with, whatever, at that restaurant thing?
Evening?
Oh, the restaurant is at 7. It's currently 4.
Okay. Okay, so there's some time. Cool. Sounds good. Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, no problem. So let's see. Let's do Oz and King first. Let me adjust this over here real quick. Jim's not in here. Get out of here, Jim.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, boys. Open up the doors and you stride on in. Stairs to the north there. Lots of tables. Looks to be a pretty nice place. It's not in the best of conditions. There's a lot of this furniture is broken.
Mhm.
Reeks of stale beer that's been sort of locked inside for a long time. Just a little bit of water damage. You can see there are rats scurrying about. It's not falling apart, you don't think? But I mean, this place is going to need a lot of elbow grease to get.
It's not quite the most opulent, but
Hey, it looks perfect to me.
there's a certain air about this place. It's I think there's a term that you Waterdavians use for it. I believe Nick's
Yeah, it
told me
smells
about
like
it.
shit.
I believe it's called the big dick energy. Yes. I think this would do quite nicely.
You're right. There is some big dick energy in here.
Oh yes, there's a certain musk. Let's explore.
Not a musk.
I'll follow King wherever he goes. So if you want to go upstairs or in the other room over there.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
so
track
I'll
of
check-
time of 30 minutes, and I will get them 10 minutes before. I'll get them at 20 minutes.
Let's check the upstairs. Let's see how the upstairs is looking.
Yeah.
Okay. New map.
Oh, that's an old token.
Yeah, I haven't updated all your tokens on all the maps just yet.
That's
But yeah,
well,
as you guys are going around, you can. I think. It looks like you guys can just go through the walls. That's cool.
I can. Look at that.
Cool.
That's cool.
What a nice view
yeah,
from
but-
this one.
Okay.
I'm just going
No.
through everything.
Okay.
Anyway,
I've literally gone through
hang
everything.
on. Screw this. I don't even know what. I don't even
Sorry,
know. Why I have-
Josh.
I don't even know why I have dynamic lighting on. It doesn't fucking matter right now. So
It would matter if we were like
There we go.
here.
yeah,
Wait,
fight. So just
wait.
fuck it.
Wait, I need to fix this corner. Okay, there you go. Much better. I unlocked all parts of the map.
Trapped or events.
Anyway, yeah. So you're up here. As you're looking around, the washroom could the bathtub's got like a lot of soap scum. Needs to be cleaned. All of the bedding and whatnot is shot. It's we got mildew. We got raccoons living in some of them. Mattresses, new bed sheets, stuff like that. The furniture up here otherwise is actually pretty good. But yeah, you're gonna need. It looks like as you look of the roof, looks like there's a couple of holes in the roof and stuff like that. So you've got some maintenance to do here.
Said the furniture is pretty nice. Are there any particularly like big, plush, comfy chair?
Doesn't look like it. It's rather. It's not Spartan, but it's sort of sick.
Like, are there any chairs here that are more impressive than the ones on the lower story?
Sure. We'll say this middle chair here in the master suite is particularly nice.
I drag it to the first floor.
It has like a lion's paw armrests.
Oh, this is perfect. We need to make the proper first impression with our potential seller. Let's drag this bad boy downstairs.
Is there a basement?
Okay. Fuck it.
So you guys are going back downstairs with this fucking chair.
I guess. I don't care.
Of being a follower. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. So you guys are back downstairs with your fucking chair. Let me adjust this. I don't know what you plan to do with a chair, but
Make an impression, Josh.
clearly.
Sitting on a
Clear.
throne.
Obviously, sit in it. Come on.
Oh,
Just
That's-
break
that's just
into
the
the
last end.
establishment we're gonna buy, move around all the furniture while we wait for the guy to get back to be like, okay, so we're gonna buy this or what? We don't even need a toy.
Josh, is there a basement?
No, it doesn't look like there's a basement.
How do we not have enough money? Are we missing 1,000?
Yeah, it's like
1,000 over our budget?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
on the letter of credit.
I bet we can whiz our way around that.
Josh,
Yeah,
can you take
Falcon's
me?
kind of a lot to
Can you
weasel
take us
out.
back down to the first level, Matt, please?
Oh yeah, sorry.
But I guess we'll figure it out when we figure it out. We start off at 9,000. We work our way up.
So you guys are back downstairs. Chair. I'm just putting you guys on the map so you can actually see what's going on.
Hey, what are you doing with the chair anyway, King?
Gonna make a good first impression on our cellar. Going to let them see what this place could turn into if they sell to the right people. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
pick a spot that's
Right.
I pick a spot like that's kind of like facing
I think
to
if
where
you make it look nice,
open doors are.
if you make it look nicer, he's gonna charge you more. But you know, just
It's going to be a safe investment because we don't have quite enough right now. But
You know what?
if we can
What if
fix
I
them,
throw
that
up in the inside of the house? If I throw up in the house, maybe less money. Just throw up in the house, right?
I'm gonna peer behind the bar. Looks like somebody.
You're not.
beat
You're,
to it.
remember, you're checking out the Golden Whale.
Wait a minute, you're right.
yeah,
Is there alcohol? Is this thing
That's a
stocked
good
at all? Or is
line.
it completely
no,
barren?
it's complete.
So in terms of alcohol, there are a couple of kegs left of very stale. Well, it'd be vinegar now, but it was probably wine at some point.
So there's no alcohol in it?
Answer's no.
No, unfortunately. Like this place is, by your best estimation, this place has been abandoned for about a decade.
Oh, good bargaining. Thanks there. Cool.
No problem. So you guys are so hang on. Is the plan to make a little patch of it look nicer, or is
I don't know what the fuck.
are you
King's
going to
plan
throw
is.
up in it?
my plan is I'm going to arrange the fancy chair such that it is facing directly to the entrance, so that when what's her face gets here, I can give a nice impression of, oh, welcome to what's soon to be the hottest club in all of Waterdeep, and you can be a part of this.
What? We're not. How? Okay, sure.
I mean, what's more valuable, the 1,000 gold we're missing, or 1% of a brand new business?
We're
Okay.
buying it from them, not trying to get them in partnership with us.
And we don't have enough to buy it. So, a little equity kind of,
Fair.
closes.
The efforts you guys are going through to not like fork over a single coin is it makes my Artemis, the part of my Artemis brain, like,
So happy.
I love you all so much. Enzo, you're heading over to the Golden Whale.
Yeah, I just want to peek in the
Um,
windows. What is the shop?
Number one, it's not actually like there's no name of it. You suspect, or it had like the shop itself has no or anything like that. There's just like this, like or there's like this wooden carving of a whale that's been painted gold above the door. Otherwise, the place seems like has no descriptor to it. You can tell even just by approaching it that it appears to be a florist shop. There's in nice planters outside. You can see inside the very large bay windows out front. You can see that there are flowers arranged and whatnot.
All right,
The smell of jasmine, lilac, and lavender is just sort of wafting in.
I'm gonna move over to Danny Trench.
Meanwhile, so you're doing that, and Vivi, you wanted to go to Everyday Wizardry. So when you head into Everyday Wizardry, the store itself is wider than it is deep. The back wall is dedicated to the service counter. Behind that, you can see that there are lots of drawers, but they're like they're like very tiny drawers, and there's like a dozen of them in nice, neat rows. You would imagine they're probably for storing small little bits and bobs of something, maybe spell components. The right wall and the wall towards the front of the shop are dedicated to Spartan sort of metal shelving. It almost looks like scaffolding. So you think like a Home Depot. The whole place actually smells a lot like a Home Depot. And like all along there, you've got just like bits and bobs. And Jim Heim is just moving all around this map.
He's just singing. He's just moving around and singing.
Various little baubles and whatnot. They're sort of like arranged haphazardly, like a large flea market stall.
I kind of love this shop.
And the left wall is dedicated to a floor-to-ceiling bookcase and a much smaller and presumably locked. There doesn't appear to be anybody, there's like a back door behind the counter, but there otherwise is no sign of anybody in the shop right now.
Dang.
Other than sitting on the counter is a porcelain tea set on a silver platter with a sign next to it that says, "Please help yourself."
Okay. Yeah, I was totally looking for Vivian initially, but the answer is no, obviously. And I'm kind of like looking through every little thing and touching every little thing. And I mean, fuck it, I'll get some tea.
Yeah. So you head over. You can. They got a nice full tea set. You can tell it's piping hot. It even has like serving bowls for milk, honey, rat poison. You know, all that stuff.
Okay. I get some milk.
There's this bright yellow box with the silhouette of a rat with skulls over its eyes that says "Vermikill." Kills vermins quickly. Just sitting right there on the tea set.
I'm fond of this, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Resist. I'm gonna go look for a bunch of manuals in the bookshelf to read through.
Yep. As you head over to the bookshelf and start thumbing through books, it looks like the bookshelf itself contains one arcane magic, history of famous wizards of Faerun, treatises and theories on mechanical engineering, all sorts of arcane sort of stuff that you some of it you'd be interested in. Vivian would definitely be interested in. But right about that point, the door opens up, and who you guess this is the attendant. Starts walking out carrying a box of something, some sort of like wooden crate. Sounds like clinking metal. And when you look over, it's actually the box itself is not clinking. The man is clinking. A rather short mechanical man that sets the thing down on the counter there.
My attention's immediately grabbed. I'm intrigued by the mechanical man. I almost want to talk to him, but not because I'm just so flabbergasted and amazed.
It looks over at you and goes, "Oh, hello."
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was distracted.
Do you care for some tea?
Yes. Yes, please.
He said, "We have honey, milk, or poison. Would you like poison in your tea?"
If I would feed it to some rats, yeah, but not today. I'd like some milk, if you don't mind.
Certainly. It starts fixing you a cup of tea.
Also,
Are you certain you don't want poison in your tea?
I'm very certain. I just wanted to let you know that I think you are awesome.
This is a normal reaction from humanoids. I appreciate your candor and your compliment. Understand you will not be spared.
That's fine, completely fine.
Hands you the cup of tea.
I investigate the tea. It is milk in this tea.
You actually watched him prepare it. He apparently, if you don't ask him to put poison in there, he does not put it in there.
Okay, good. Yeah.
At that point, the front door opens up, and a short man, you can tell it's a dwarf with a white beard,
Santa
carrying
Claus.
several grocery bags.
Obviously.
And he's just like, oh, Clatterby, could you help me with some bags?
Oh, sorry. Now let me help you with those. I like
Oh,
down
thank
the
you.
tea. Now here you go. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Takes that, and you just like head over to the counter and like plop all the bags down. Thank you, young ma'am. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Vivi. Vivi Venom.
Pleased to meet you. That's a heck of a name. But I have a better one too. My name is Dr. Gearfried Rumblebolt. And he'll,
Dr. Gearfried Rumblebolt. Oh my gosh, it is a pleasure
Why?
to meet you. I absolutely love your shop.
Thank you. Oh, this is my assistant, Clatterby. Clatterby just like looks over at you.
Yes, Clatterby is also great. I love Clatterby. I love how you programmed him. It's fascinating. You did program him to do that, right? Or is he getting his own conscience out of doing that?
No, when you say that, what exactly do you mean? Are you talking about how he moves around and helps with the shop, or the whole kill all humanoids thing?
Both.
I told you I programmed it to help me with the shop. The whole kill all humanoids thing. It's just a thing he developed. I don't know. Like every time I build a construct, they always seem to want to kill humanity. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm calling it the Skynet principle, but this is not important. I'm sorry. How can I help you today?
Well, I was really just wanting to look around. I mean, and also all these knickknacks here, Mike. I'm pretty sure I find something useful. I am an inventor myself. I just whatever you have. I've been working on a construct of my own. I'm just it's back in my place. It's been taking forever. I have all these prototype legs and all these blueprints, and I've just been getting so far on it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe sometime we could talk, but I don't think I have that much time to talk because I gotta wait about 30 minutes to get this guy to come back. And actually, I gotta talk to him about 20 minutes because these guys are kind of idiots, and I gotta make sure they don't fuck up the whole place over there. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Very impressive. He seems to follow every single thing you said. He's just like, I understand. Good help is hard to find. So that's partially why I had to build Clatterby here. I hate you. Clatterby, he's such a joker.
I mean, I would be happy to help and watch you sometime do your work.
Well, thank you. Maybe sometime when I'm in the shop, you can come over. In the meantime, please feel free to browse. We have common magical items from all around the city. If you want it, we probably have it.
Okay.
Wizard tomes, and he'll point over to his book cabinet. If you would like to copy them into a wizard spell book of some kind, just let me know at any time. We also have spell scrolls.
Oh, beautiful.
And of course, I do have some specialty things.
Little knickknacks.
Do you like to see my specialties?
Oh yes, I think I do.
Reaches under the counter and he pulls up a chest made of like dirty green glass and bronze, and like plops it open. And inside you hear like this tinking sound. When he opens it up, inside you see there are probably 24 vials of alchemist fire inside. Stored very unsafely.
Now this I like.
So meanwhile, let's see, King and okay. So is Jimheim doing anything? What's Jimheim up to?
I'm just continuing to sing, and especially if I see anyone wandering towards Masters of the Bruneverse, I kind of come up and will like engage with them and try and distract them and get them to move on.
Okay. Yeah. Not a whole lot of people.
Also, how long
notice,
has it been?
We'll say it's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
After about 10 minutes, you do notice that there is somebody coming up the street. Not really. You don't. At first, you think they might be stopping at, or like heading in your direction, but they actually stop at Timeless Wonders, and you actually recognize the guy because it's a halfling pulling a cart with several pigeon cages behind it. They're like loaded up into it. And he parks it next to the shop, and he heads on inside. But you actually saw this guy earlier. Hang on one second, guys. I got a dog issue here.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, yeah, the guy that was selling pigeons.
Put it down.
When
Back
did we
back
see this guy?
back in Seaward when we were going over to the Heroes Garden, there was a guy selling a bunch of pigeons.
Oh,
there's a
yeah,
huge
that's
crowd.
right. And I went and checked him out a little bit.
Yeah.
Was he hot?
Is he hot? I'm sure.
Is he hot?
I'm into the halfling thing.
How are
Hairy
the
feet.
pigeons?
God.
Are the pigeons hot?
They're just
But
so
other,
nice.
other than that, Jim Heim, there's not a whole lot of people you see coming down the street.
And he goes into the place.
Timeless Wonders. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep playing. I'm thinking about if I want to buy a pigeon. Now that I've seen this guy twice, it sounds pretty cool to have a pigeon. So I'll kind of keep an eye out. If he leaves, I'm gonna go try and talk to him.
So meanwhile, Iso, you're going to go to Danny Trench.
Yeah.
Danny Trent, like the building there is actually sort of rather nondescript. You don't think it looks like there might be offices, but most of the offices are. In order to find quote unquote Danny Trent, you actually have to go around the building to that staircase in the back. A simple wooden door with the letters Danny Trench, except like a couple of the letters are missing. All that you apparently have to ring in order to get in.
But it doesn't look like a shop.
No, it looks like some sort of private office.
Okay. Then after that, I'm going to stroll across the street to Tequila Bird.
Okay, so you head over to Tequila Mockingbird. Tequila Mockingbird, as you head in, you can see that it's apparently some sort of bar and grill. Once you head inside, it's arranged in a sort of traditional sort of pub style. Inside, there's only like a handful of customers in here. Appear to be like sort of sobs, just sort of off in the corner drinking their. There is a tabaxi actually sort of running around, bars and stuff like that. But yeah, otherwise it's rather dead in here.
Just looks like a run-of-the-mill tavern.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so competition across the way.
Taxi will actually approach you. Oh, may I help you? How can I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you want a drink? Oh, I'm sorry.
Any Black Bear Ale.
Black Bear. Ale?
Here comes the sales pitch.
I don't. No, I don't think we have any. I can go check. Please have a seat. Yeah. Tabaxi.
I guess I'll sit down on a stool and look comically oversized for it.
Okay. You look comically oversized as a bonus action. For a couple of minutes, like you hear like some sort of commotion in the back room. You hear somebody like yelling very loudly, not the tabaxi. Actually going, "This humble one is very sorry," and comes like rushing out and closes the door behind him very quickly. It approaches you. This humble one is sorry. I'm afraid we don't have any Black Bear ale.
Then you are not selling the best ale in the city.
I'm okay. Are you interested in selling? Can I get you a drink? Oh, I'm sorry. It's their first day.
Bring me the house special. Who does your purchasing?
That would be the manager. I will go get him.
Thank you.
Back into the back room. After a few minutes, a gentleman does emerge, dressed in. So he's dressed in what at first looked like fine clothing, but you can tell that it's extremely shoddily made. But he comes walking out. You, whoa! So what do we have here? How's it going? Oliver Blackwood at your service.
Izo, good to meet you.
What can I do you for?
Well,
Something about Black Bear Ale?
Yes. Best beer in the city.
Best beer in the city. Bold claim that.
No claim, just facts.
Knocks his head back and forth. I don't suppose you have any sort of samples on you, do you?
Always. And I just pull like a pint, like a quart bottle from a pocket.
Yep. He'll take it and he'll sort of slosh it around. Examining the bottle, and then he'll take a sip of it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll hand it back to you. Now, I have to say, I have never heard of Black Bear Brewery.
Finest brewery in South Ward. Made local in Goblin Town.
Goblin Town. Okay. Well, I'll get with the guild, and yeah, maybe we can set up a deal. Arm.
We are not guild affiliated.
What? You're not guild affiliated. What does that mean?
Those racist dwarves won't have us.
Oh, I see.
But my uncle has an eye for business.
Oh, that's real nice of you. Maybe I'll mow it over. How about that? In the meantime, can I get you a drink?
One already on the way.
The tabaxi comes out with a sets it in front of you. Looks like some sort of frothing ale of some kind.
I'm gonna taste it. Is it any good?
No, it is swill.
Oh my god! I'm gonna
pretty good.
I'm gonna
Oliver
spit
just
it
sort of,
back
like,
in the mug and sit it down.
Oh, you don't like it?
I wouldn't give this to pigs.
What? Okay. Listen, pal. I entertained your widow's sales pitch. I think you said your name was Ozo or something.
Ezo.
Listen, Easy. Why don't you get the fuck out?
I'm leaving. I don't like staying in shitholes. Mr. Blackwood.
Excuse me? Tequila Mockingbird is no... Oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
How tall
Okay,
is this
get
guy?
outta
we're
here.
gonna make a better bar.
How tall is this guy?
This guy is like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
He looks up and he's like, "Huh? You have a very good day there, sir."
Whip your dick out.
Good day, Mr. Blackwood.
As you're leaving, he'll lean out his door and don't come back. Quite, I don't have to look at that asshole again. He'll probably never come around here again.
Nice meeting you, neighbor.
So let's see. So Oz and King. It's been about well, you guys don't have the watch. Well, I mean, you guys could probably ascertain it's been 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I'm out of that store.
All right, I'm gonna try and get that chair on top of a table, get some verticality going.
Okay.
So Izo and Vivi are coming back out into the.
Yeah, I apologize profusely to Gearfried.
Oh no! You don't have to apologize. Please come back anytime.
Shithole.
I definitely will. Bye, Clatterby. I love you.
Clatterby just sort of hand and gives a slow wave, and as he's slowly waving, he folds up all of his fingers except his middle one, but continues to wave.
I love him so much. Yeah, I go back to the square. Obviously, King and Oz are still in there, right? Yeah.
King and Oz. One of you can give me a athletics check with advantage, like stacking chairs, trying to make it very impressive in there.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what King wants to do. So.
Well, then I'll let King do it.
There you go.
Yes. I assume that's not advantage because Oz isn't helping.
Yeah.
It's
So
hilarious.
I ain't
insert-
helping up.
Yikes.
He's like,
Okay,
I'm
you start-
sitting on a chair, like smoking probably.
Probably break some
Watching.
shit.
King, you managed to get like you get 3 chairs high. You're just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. You sit down in it, and the whole thing just collapses underneath your weight.
It's the nice chair, okay.
Let's find out. Yes, nice chair is fine.
Oh,
Alright, I push the mess up ones out of eyesight, and I get the good one back to where it was. Like,
I'm just watching.
I just imagine him like, get out of here. Fuck these stupid chairs. Get away from my nice chair.
And so Oz, you just want to like lean against the wall and observe this madness.
It's like he's a cat or something. Like,
Okay, so yeah, Izo and Vivi get back out into the square. Jimheim, did you have something for them?
I'll stop playing for a second and say,
I'll like give
well.
Gem and Gemini's of the eye, and motion, like secret like hand motions.
So, as we all gather up, I'll say, well, it doesn't look like they're come out yet. Maybe one of us should go check on them. I think the person we're meeting should be coming soon. I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
have them get caught while still inside.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, and I continue and
I'm gonna go to the
we'll
door.
talk later
Jimheim.
about what you. Oh yes.
The bar across the way is a real shithole.
Oh, that's a bar.
Unfortunately.
Tequila Mockingbird, is that the one?
Bar and grill.
Yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't clean your boots with what they serve.
well, that's good news for us then. There will be a market in need of good.
We should tell King though. There's another cat person in there. You don't see many of them here.
Oh yeah, don't.
Could probably recruit
Oh.
her as a worker.
I don't know. One time I saw one. What do you call them?
Tobacco.
The Fearbolgs.
Oh.
I saw one of them, and then I asked them if they knew another one, and they got very offended. So I would be careful before you ask King about that.
What's a farbudge?
Oh, they're furry types, live in the woods. I met them. The one that I met was near Amphail, I believe is the town.
Mhm.
My Eric brain is not.
Yep,
remembering.
Amphail. Yep, that's right.
Amphail, yes.
Learn something new every day. Farbudges. Huh.
Have you ever been to Amphail? Have you ever vacationed?
I don't leave the city.
Seriously, you never leave. Where do you? Well, never mind. A vacationed. Not even just a quick like day trip.
Where would I go? Everything is here.
Well, Waterdeep is a wonderful city, that's for sure, but to see the outside world where your dad doesn't care what you do and you can just drink all night and sleep all day and go play in the woods.
Out there beyond the woods, my kind are hunted. Either hunted or
Oh well,
recruited
yes, that's into
true.
I didn't think about that.
parties.
I probably would yell for someone if I saw you in the woods outside of Amphail. I would be pretty scared.
People here are shitty, but they don't go for your throat first. Well, not everybody anyway.
The top hat helps too. It makes you look civilized.
Thank you, I think so. And Izo reaches up and kind of pats the sides of it with his fingertips.
Let me ask you, while you're here, What's up with this fighting thing? You seem like such a good
Kid.
person. You don't seem that violent. It makes me. I'm curious why you're so into this fighting thing.
Oh,
What's the deal?
fighting's it's fun. You punch, you get punched. It's all good.
My
I've been
favorite.
fighting my whole life. I remember as a small bug watching Uncle Bruce just knock the shit out of people, and I was always like, one day I'm gonna punch like him.
Well, just don't point it at me because I do not like fighting. I don't understand.
It's okay, Jem. Somebody has to bet on the fight, and somebody has to fight in the fight. I'll fight.
It's
you
very
game.
true. You're wise. Okay, well then I'll bet.
Literally the first time Izo's ever heard that.
Well, I'll bet. I can't promise I'll bet for you. We'll wait till we see who the other person is. But
You see somebody coming up the street. It appears to be some sort of gnome, female gnome, with a very wide smile, wide toothy smile, and like a bee comb hairstyle. A stack of paperwork in her hands. She's walking with purpose towards you.
Uh-oh.
oh shit, dude, Izo, is that the woman? Was it a woman? Did Vivi tell us? What was the what? I'm so
Vivi's right
confused.
there. So
Wait, Vivi,
Oh, wait,
were you
I was
going in
I was going in to go interrupt their shenanigans. Get them the fuck out of the building.
Vivi, you're rushing over to the building to try and get them out.
Yes. Okay, where are you? I see them on the first floor. Thank God. Okay. King, get the fuck out. They're coming.
As soon as she walks in, I guess position, yep, a massive gust blowing my hair around. Behold, a vision of a glorious Oh, hey, Vivi, how you doing?
I'm gonna just
Wait, hold
grab
on.
him.
Continue, King. I was loving that. Keep going.
Oh, good. Behold, a vision of a future that could be. The future of this meager establishment, if you trust in our aspirations. Yes. Oh, wait, when's she coming, by the way?
That was fucking beautiful. Now get the fuck out.
We've got to leave a good impression on her.
Yes, I know, but we just broke into the building technically, and
We could tell them that there was
It's
left
our
alone.
building. Who cares?
Yes, exactly. It's our building soon enough.
but
No
I'm gonna get the
buts.
laser
It's not
pointer out.
I like my chair a lot, so
Dang it!
I'm gonna
Wisdom
do a
save.
wisdom roll.
Wisdom save. for-
You can give me a wisdom save against Vivi's dot pointer.
Does Vivi make like a persuasion check or something?
No, just a number.
Oh
Oh, God, it actually has a thing.
wow! Oh wow!
I had a
You
thing
were ready
for
for
it.
this.
I did this a while ago.
Okay, yeah. So you start chasing the dots.
It's back! That cursed thing is back, and I chase after it.
Right out
Wherever
the
it's-
door.
Perfect.
So you're directing it out the door, Vivi.
Yeah.
Oz, watch my chair!
That's amazing.
I'm on all fours.
You look so beautiful right now. And
Yeah. So
I-
you chase the dot out out of the establishment.
Can I lock the door back up?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually close the door, lock it, and then get out of the window.
No, I just walk out the front door. I can lock it.
Nope.
Did you just jump out a window?
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity check to like get the door all locked and whatnot, because you guys kind of like slightly broke the lock when you were getting in, but
I rolled a critical. If the lock is pristine, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
uh
I'll make your dex check anyway, just $20 though.
Yep.
Break the
And it's a fucking 20. Thank you very much.
There we go.
gorgeous
There we go. There we go.
luck. I wanted to
Okay,
break
yep.
luck.
So you guys
Uh.
managed to get the door back. Was able to slip out the window. Just that gnome rounds the corner, approaching. Izo and Jim, I assume you guys are walking up too.
Yeah.
Walks up. She's got paperwork in her hands. Gives you a big, wide, toothy smile. Well, hi there, y'all. How's it going?
It's going fine. How's it going for you?
Wonderful, wonderful. My name's Amber. She reaches out and like shakes your hand.
Oh, it's Blue Blood. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Blue Blood. And she'll like start shaking all of your hands. So I understand that you're all looking to buy Masters of the Bruniverse.
Yeah. I was the one to talk to on the stone. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, we're very excited to
Well-
tour the inside.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll see what we have first, of course.
Okay, certainly. And she'll walk up, unlock the door, let you guys in. So take you guys back to the
On the
Back to the
stone. I
goddamn
fucking
in-map.
love it.
there we go.
Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, we've definitely seen this before. Looks great. Okay, look, it's pretty shabby.
Walks in. Well, it looks like there's been a little bit more damage since the last time I was in here. Must have been vagrants or something. Well, I
That's
do
what I think.
apologize.
You know what?
Oh,
I
That
mean,
might lower the price a bit.
this what? And you're
We did-
listing this for 11,000?
Vagrants able to just break in and move the furniture? That is beyond the pale.
Don't you have security on this thing?
Uh,
Man, this seems like it hasn't been touched in 10 years.
though I do like the style, putting that chair right in front like that, really? I would like to sit in that chair.
The fact that you allow vagrants in there is unacceptable, but that vagrant must have had an impeccable sense of style.
That's a nice chair right there. I'll give him that.
Someone threw up in the kettle. Good sized kitchen though. Smells fresh.
She'll start looking. She's like slowly walking through the room, sort of kicking pieces of debris. She's just like, again, I do apologize, but as for security, like we had all the windows locked and whatnot. I'm sure.
I'll look over to the window I just opened up and just see it swinging in the wind.
I shake my head. I'm gonna use presentation to make it blow
even
more.
harder.
She's just like, well, what do you know? Looks like the window's just. We're gonna have to. Well, that window's gonna have to get fixed out one way or another, I suppose. Either way.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure you could give like some kind of allowance to for some of the fixer-upping that this is gonna need.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Well, listen, y'all. I understand where you're coming from. I'd be mortified at the condition of this here establishment. That being said, I'm just with the city, y'all. I don't have control over the price. You'd have to talk to the housing development bureau with that.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
That
well-
sounds like bullshit.
Why'd they even send you?
Yeah, who the hell are you? Get the hell out of here.
She works with the city.
I'm sorry. My name's Amber Goldfield. I'm with the housing bureau.
I apologize for my companion's brash nature. I understand you're only doing your job, of course. Now, what can we do to make this property be a little cheaper?
Again, you'd have to go to the housing authority and discuss the matter with them. They might be able to lower the base price, but again, all I am is just a functionary.
Oh,
I'm here to give you the
I'm less-
tour, help you file the paperwork.
I'm less interested about what I could do for a housing dispensary as much as I am interested in what I could do for you.
Can you give us a tour of the upstairs?
Wow.
Let's just giving us a tour of the upstairs.
She's like staring at King. Like she blinks 3 times, and she's like, "Yeah, let's take a tour upstairs real quick." This is the upstairs, as you can see. Plenty of space,
Ooh, lot
lots of beds.
rooms.
Mhm.
Is it
Oh,
a
are those raccoons?
Bathtub. There are complimentary raccoons. Oh God, raccoons!
Did someone take
Oh,
a
they're
shit in the
cute.
shower? What's this?
Someone already dirtied the litter.
Smells fresh to me.
But she's just. Hang on, Jimheim, are you on the map?
I am now.
There you are. Okay, good to see you. But yeah, she. You people. Yeah, she'll just sort of show you around. Again, furniture is mattresses and bedding are shot, stuff like that.
This big one would make a good meeting room for us.
You know what? You know what this room needs? It needs a fancy chair.
Let's be honest.
There
James.
was that fancy chair downstairs. I bet if you brought that chair back up here, I bet it would look. I bet it would make the room.
Ma'am, talk to me for a second. You've
Certainly.
seen a lot of houses. You work with the. You've done this before.
Yes.
What do you think this establishment is actually worth?
Well, give me a persuasion check there, Oz.
I claim this room. My own room. Never had my own room.
Okay, 14. She rocks her head back and forth. Well, honestly, 11,000 is standard going rate for a establishment this size in Tradesward. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, Mr. Blue Blood, the location is somewhat to be desired. Silver Chime Alley doesn't get a whole lot of through traffic, but I bet if you put in a little elbow grease, a little spit shine, you could get this place up and running. I bet it'd be hopping and bopping before you know it.
Yeah, but that's gonna cost even more money.
So you're
Maybe.
saying if the value of the area went down, so would the price of the establishment?
Ay.
Well, I suppose. I mean, that would be.
Just, I'm new to this city. I'm from a foreign land. If you couldn't tell, I'm just curious about these city things.
Well, the city is where people live.
You know what? What if an arsonist just came in and started lighting flame to every other
Oh.
establishment of the area?
That would be dreadful. But what if that?
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Jesus.
She's just like, well, that'd just be absolutely awful.
It would
I mean, if something like that were to happen, I bet the price of all the buildings on this street would just absolutely plummet
be,
on our hands.
That would just be a nightmare.
Talking 50, 75%. It'd be just.
That would be a nightmare.
Oh my god! Imagine the hysteria in the news.
Oh, people would
Scandal,
lose
the
their
outrage.
livelihoods and their homes, and it
All
would be
those
a
buildings
disaster.
on fire.
Thankfully, we don't have to worry about anything like that.
Thank God.
Either way. Thank the gods indeed.
I go to the window in the room I'm in, and do I have a clear shot of To Kill a Mockingbird?
I'm sorry, what?
Do I have a clear shot of To Kill a Mockingbird from here?
You could see To Kill a Mockingbird, yeah.
Alright, just wonder if it's a reference.
Oh dear.
You gonna cast fucking flame bolt or some shit?
Are there
I'm gonna
vaulted
come-
ceilings?
I'll come step up to King and put my hand on his shoulder and say, and I'll look over at Tequila Mockingbird. Well, there can only be one.
Oh, yes.
Fucking love it.
Jim Hyman, King, give me perception checks real quick.
Y'all.
Yeah.
So King, as you're looking out across the courtyard at Tequila Mockingbird, you see a like one of the upper story windows. You see the curtain in it like move, and you could see some guy with binoculars up there, like watching you guys from Tequila Mockingbird.
Huh. So I believe we're being watched. And I go to one side of the window and I walk to the other side, kind of do like going down the stairs thing.
Okay.
I immediately recognize what he's doing, and I step away to let him have his.
Someone's watching us from To Kill a Mockingbird, it seems.
Are there vaulted ceilings up here?
Yeah.
Nice.
Who's strong? Who is this?
He's putting his weights in his room, obviously.
Yeah, he's making it his home.
Like
He's already moving in.
He's got like
Claimed.
fucking 120-pound like dumbbells over there.
over here by the window.
He's
I
rolling.
have
He's
a
like
little
rubbing up
homebrew
against
setup.
everything, getting a scent on it.
I have a little homebrew setup going on by the window.
Mm.
I gotta
What's
get us
that?
table and chairs out of here. I have no use for a table and chairs.
I'm gonna go to the lady. Look, who do we pay for this? Obviously, you're not. You're
The
just showing
housing
us
bureau,
around,
she
right?
does the paperwork. She said that.
Well,
But
I
you-
mean,
but-
who am I making the offer to?
The housing bureau, where you're gonna go purchase
Where are
it.
they at?
They're in Castle Ward.
Okay,
We're gonna be closing up. We're gonna be closing up shop in about a half hour, but you can go in there.
and okay, so we go there, and then we can make deals. Do they make deals? So if you're not really in, can kind of
Oh, if I'm being quite honest, people do come to the housing bureau to renegotiate city listed prices.
Well, 'cause-
Let's see. I can account.
Look, someone shit in the
In
shower,
my
and
10
I'm
years-
not paying for that.
You don't pay that. Never mind.
well, I can tell you. I think looking at my compatriots, I think we're very interested. But definitely, maybe we could work something out. Because to be quite frank with you, we don't. We're just a teensy weensy bit shy, of the listing price. But
Understand. You can always take out a loan, honey.
We ain't taking no
Well,
loan.
Loan? We're not taking
we'll
a
see
loan.
about that.
I mean, loans are your problem if you pay it back.
Better than most
Yeah, that's the
buildings on
problem.
Wall Street.
Can
There's only 30 minutes left. We might need, till tomorrow to decide
Well-
on things possible.
if we can't go till tomorrow, we made a shit ton of money last night. Let's go. Let's
we
go
can
out
go
again.
tonight.
Let's go get some money. I don't know where, but last night we just went out to have fun, and we ended up with a shit ton of money. We did leave a bunch of stuff there. We could go back and get that stuff.
Okay, Jim. Yeah.
We
Sorry,
can rob
are
somebody.
you saying you left a lot of money somewhere?
Yeah. No, he.
Yes, we did,
He
but
was
we're not
drunk.
going to tell you where.
Poor
I
John just
don't
has
remember
have
the
a
number
no,
that
no.
well, but I think one of you
I
probably
just think it's rather
does.
careless.
I hope.
Yeah. He's careless when he's drunk. He's probably
Well,
even.
then-
That's not even
then
true.
Buying a bar isn't probably the smartest idea for you, honey. And she pats Jim on the hand.
Well, you're quite the saleswoman.
So-
My God.
Well,
She's just the.
I
she
am
just
going to
has
maybe-
she just does the paperwork and the tour. She's not the saleswoman.
I'm gonna write a letter.
Maybe they'll give us a discount just for the grievances of Miss What's-her-face.
Golden Fields.
Amber
Yeah,
Gold.
I'm not even trying to remember that.
Oh, please, just be kind to the poor, sweet, lovely woman. I mean, she's not deserving of these barbs. She's deserving of a few other things, if you ask me. I mean,
She blushes. Well, either way, can I help you with anything else today, folks?
Well, whatever paperwork it is that we need to bring into the housing bureau, you said you
Oh, right,
could help
well-
with that.
Oh, certainly. So, I can tell you what you're gonna need. You're gonna need obviously some sort of letter of introduction. You're gonna have to be able to give them your real names. Let's see. You're gonna have to be in good standing with the city. Make sure none of you are on edict. Let's see. no offense, but I mean, well, honestly, none of you, all of y'all look like very honest people. I'm sure you don't have any sort of criminal records. Or anything
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I'm sure you don't either.
Actually don't.
Nobody does.
She like beams very proudly. Um,
When was the last time the roof was rethatched?
I say we kill her.
we reached thatched the roof about I'd have to say about 5 years ago.
It's due again.
What do we need? Letter of introduction, pay stubs, renter's insurance. I just did this last week.
Yeah, something basically.
Actually, a couple days ago.
Isn't it amazing, Susan? You get to experience this in game too.
D&D Real Estate Edition.
Look, let's get to the decision maker and talk to him. What's the point of even talking to you?
She helps us
Oz,
with the
if you keep being
paperwork.
rude, I'm gonna
You
put
don't
you in
do
my
shit.
pocket.
Well,
You are just a rude little fella.
He is. He's very
Oh, don't
rude
call
and
him
very
little.
small.
What did
Very,
you just
very
call me?
small.
What did you just call me, lady?
I called you a fella. Now calm down.
Oz, I'm gonna put
Please,
you in my pocket.
Oz.
Putting her on the list.
well, I think we've probably seen enough here. Maybe it is time for us to go. Thank you for your services, as useless as they may have been.
They were very useful. These guys are assholes.
rude.
Don't listen to
So
them.
rude.
I mean, I worry you might be running with some bad characters here.
I don't know how. Yeah. Yeah.
Lord's blessing, she'll pat you on the arm and head on out.
Thanks,
You
Amber.
leave before so. Mhm. Did
Yeah.
any of you have any more questions for Amber or anything else here?
No, you said letter of introduction.
Okay, so so you're gonna need ID of some form. You're also gonna need some sort of mark of credit, but you guys already have that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's pretty much about it. And again, you have to make sure you don't have any criminal record, and none of you are on edict.
Mm.
Looks at VV.
Mm-mm.
I look down at Oz pointedly.
Didn't you have like something that you just got arrested for, like recently?
Hey, they waived it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you are on edict.
No, I'm not.
Noted.
well, okay, so maybe only a few of us actually put our names down.
I mean, I
What?
wasn't planning on putting my name down on it.
Or we could just use different names. I mean,
You gotta use real names. Did you not just listen to the sweet
I don't
woman?
listen to whoever the hell that is.
Josh, would I know, like, if I put my name on this,
Would your family know? And
someone
then-
gonna be able to track that pretty easily? I assume that's like a pretty big paper trail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So
I don't
let
think
me
Jeff has to worry about it.
let me. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Kyle.
would have had like sign any papers to immigrate into Waterdeep when King first came? Because they could
let's
act as like
see,
a proof.
It would depend on like. There's a process that King would want to go through, and that's because he's a spellcaster. Under Waterdeep law, he has to register himself with the Order of Mages and Protectors. That being said, I don't know if King's actually done that though. I'll leave that up to you.
If he did,
He registered his hands as lethal weapons.
if he did, it was purely by sending. Let's see which one that is again. Purely by sending Zamba back and forth with just documents and having him fill them all out and sign them, or he would sign the ends of them without ever reading them, but would just have Zamba do the back and forth of it, so he wouldn't know any of the details if he did do.
Okay, so you may have done it. You don't know.
I-
There was a lot of paperwork.
I signed a lot of papers. Zamba said a lot of things. He took them to places. I didn't really pay attention to it.
King doesn't
Well-
know he has like a 500,000 gold piece life insurance policy and stuff.
Well, I don't. have
Zamba has
any-
power of attorney over him. So much.
If he does, King would have no idea.
Samba's probably the beneficiary.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any edicts, and nobody's hunting me.
Well,
And if they refuse to sell it to you, we could cause some ruckus in the city. And I'm sure the housing department wouldn't appreciate a, goblin protest in the street.
are there goblin-owned establishments in this part of town?
Hmm.
Would either me or
The answer is
Zo
yes.
know that?
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There definitely is.
Well, okay. I was kind of excited we could be like cutting-edge revolutionary.
We'll be cutting edge for the
What?
neighborhood.
Do we have
that
any
bar
tabaxi?
sells good beer.
Fair enough.
Is there any tabaxi
Did
owners?
somebody ask about tabaxi? What about tabaxis?
Owned
Are there any
establishments.
tabaxi owners in this area?
You guys haven't seen that many tabaxi in the city. Period.
Yeah.
There's a lady that
Um,
works across the street at the shithole.
Oh, there is?
Lady.
Really? That's interesting.
See,
Hmm.
Jimheim, he's not upset with me. Jimheim said you'd be upset.
Why would I be upset? I'm always happy to hear of one of my proud folk being somewhere around here. And she said she was the owner, or manager, or otherwise up in rank.
Wait, so you do all know each other then?
Well, we should. Well, she should know me at least.
Okay.
If she doesn't know me, then I'll have to have words.
Well, we can maybe figure out in the morning who will actually sign the paperwork, but I do kind of like the idea of using the image of King. He's branding is important, and King is quite the figure.
Oh,
The brash cat.
Oh, wow. That was just a first draft. That was good.
I was thinking the Radiant Palace, but Brash Cat's not bad.
Yeah, I think playing off the cat will be.
The Radiant Palace of the Brash Cat.
Sure, that can be our legal name.
What?
Good. But before we sign those papers tomorrow, we need to burn down a building here tonight.
No.
To get that price down. Now that I know that there is one of my folk across the way, let me tell you about a little political, kingly stratagem I had heard my brother and my father talk about. It's called a false flag operation.
Right. We kill him.
We don't need to. We don't kill them.
Oh,
We don't even burn it down. We have someone else burn it down.
the government.
That
They might wonder so.
We'd be doing a service. People might be going blind with that swell they're serving.
It would be a service to the city. Izo is right.
Well, I'd love this plan, but the only problem is we don't even have enough money to buy the bar. We definitely don't have enough money to buy the bar and hire assassins or larcenists. Pardon my
or people to fix
Arsonists,
the bar,
not
arsonists, not
or
larcenists.
money to buy the
Well,
materials
Yeah,
to
larcenous
fix
is different.
the
Arsonist
bar.
is fine.
We don't need to pay anyone.
we could get
Iz-
someone who could do both.
Tell me, Izo, how happy did
You
that
know what?
tabaxi seem?
Jimheim, as there's all this talk about arson, like you think back to the incidents. I guess it was several days ago now when your wig got lit on fire,
Oh, God, I didn't think
and
about that.
like the
Oh,
trauma, the panic,
Yeah.
and just like the oh fuck, my head's on fire.
You know, wait.
But you
Everybody,
feel all that fear very vividly.
you know what? I might know a guy, actually. I might know a guy who knows a guy who might know a guy who would be able to light that place on fire.
No.
I'm just saying, there's few motivators quite as powerful as job dissatisfaction.
Yeah, when your place is on fire, you're pretty dissatisfied for your job, that's for sure.
I'm going to get the tabaxi worker that has set it on fire due to her Loyalty to her king is my plan.
Sure, yes, of course.
You really want that coming back to you?
I would have come back to me. They'll never find out.
Okay.
Are you heading over there, King?
Well, I wouldn't do it now. I'm gonna wait for. Well,
Can I go to my
I-
contact?
a backup plan
okay,
might be
so-
nice.
Yeah, Ryan. You have a you want to go to a contact?
Maybe.
Let's go meet my guy.
What guy?
Yeah.
What does he do?
It's a guy.
Where?
He knows people.
What time of the day is it again, real quick?
It is now about 4:45.
Okay.
What is Men at Arms?
Do you want to stop by that shop?
Yeah.
You guys are sitting around debating committing grand arson.
Jem,
Um,
Jem, do you have a
Off important.
fever or something?
you Izo, you head into the Men in Arms. It appears to be a blacksmith shop.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
So when you head inside, they have several pieces of armor on display, several large weapons, and there is a man behind the counter. He's got blue skin, glowing blue energy lines along his body, and his hair is actually like dreadlocks sort of tied into a knot, but you realize that they actually resemble more like anemone tentacles. And the guy's just like, "Oh, hello there. How's it going? Name's Wash."
Good day, Sir Wash.
The will of a wash and the price. Oh my gosh.
Nice. Nice weapons you have.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I personally can't take credit for the weapons. That would be Spark, but
You don't happen.
Yeah, man.
hold on, gonna have to stop you right there. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out something. Yeah, you want some seaweed?
I love seaweed.
No, thank you.
Okay, more from me. He starts rolling it up. Anyway, what were you saying?
I'm gonna pull my brass knuckles out of my pockets. You don't happen to make these, do you? I
He
could
takes
use
it.
Seaweed? Really?
Multi craftsmanship. He's examining it. Something like that. God, lost my accent there. Yeah, we can make something like this.
But maybe bigger.
I'm sorry, what?
But bigger.
Spark. Who's Spark?
Oh, here's my partner. Come on, I'll introduce you. And they'll
Okay.
start heading into the back room where you hear somebody pounding on metal. Inside, you can follow him into like the main room of Men at Arms, that larger part of that building there. Inside there, you can see a furnace going. Another genasi, dark skin, orange energy lines, working on a hammer. Looks up. He's just like,
Whoa.
"Oh, what's going on here?"
Spark's a stud.
Mm.
Guy here wants some better knuckle dusters. And he holds them up. Looks over. I could certainly make something like that.
Maybe
Any special
something-
materials, anything like that?
Maybe something that protects the back of my hand and my knuckle. I often scrape them when I hit, because I hit with the knuckle. I hit with the brass knuckles, and then I scrape my knuckle on the back of my hand.
Certainly, I can.
And I'm kind of gesturing all of this in front of him.
Certainly,
Is
I
he
think I
looking for
can.
a glove?
He's like got his arms crossed or his arms folded. He's just like, I think I could bang something out for that. Any special materials? Silver? What do you want?
Bang me up.
What? I don't know. What is
The
Well, I
cost?
guess how much do they cost?
Silvered and cold iron is 100 gold plus the base cost, and mithril is 150. Cold iron weapons are effective against Fey. Silvered weapons are effective against, like lycanthropes and certain types of devils. Weapons are resistant to certain corroding effects and can serve as arcane focuses.
What can?
Myth-
The silver?
Mithril.
Mithril.
I do a lot of brewing, so ones that couldn't rust would be nice. 150 gold, though.
Or plus the cost of the knuckles themselves, which would be like it's like 10 gold, so 160 in total.
How much for just regular iron or steel?
Oh, 10.
I didn't hear you. You cut out when you said how much the cold iron and the silver
10.
were.
Cold iron and silvered are 100 plus base price, but just
Gotcha.
like regular metal would be 10. Regular steel.
Well, I can only afford the 10 for now.
So you'll be
So I
back.
guess
Certainly.
regular steel. But I hope to be back. We're gonna be neighbors. We're buying Masters of the Bruniverse.
Oh, good show. And he punches you. Walsh is just like, that sounds wonderful, man. Time. Sounds like we'll have a
You'll
lot
to
of business
come
for
when
you.
we open. We'll be serving much better beer than the shithole across the square.
I don't know. I'd always thought it was rather okay. It
There
tasted like
don't-
swill to me.
Good man, Spark. Their beer, I wouldn't wash my boots in it.
Good. All right. So let me get this straight. You're looking for the back of the hand. I'm sorry. They seem more like gauntlets.
But I need.
You're going to end up probably looking more like gauntlets. Is that okay?
Well, I kind of need my fingers to be free, though.
I can arrange it so your fingers are free.
Fingerless gauntlets.
Fingerless
I love
gauntlets.
Josh, in a roundabout way, I'm trying to describe what Colonel Armstrong wears.
Oh, those things.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So he's like, okay, yeah, okay. Once he like starts sketching out a few ideas, he's just like, with this, Spark, I'm gonna need help with it. Oh, don't worry, man. I'm gonna help you bang it out. I need
I
your
love
help banging
these
it out.
guys. They're so gay, and I love it.
Can I watch?
I bet it's real steamy in bed.
So steamy.
Are you so anything else here?
Do you need a deposit?
Oh no, come back. If you're going to be neighbors, we'll know where to find you.
Oh, I'm gonna pull out an entirely different bottle of black bear ale and hand it to them.
Okay.
A sample of what's to come.
We'll have to pop it open later. Spark's like, oh, trust me, we're gonna pop it open. But first, I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty excited about all this. Get to work. I'm getting pretty heated. When you get heated, I start getting all wet, man. When you get all wet, I get super hot, and then everything starts getting really steamy. You just start hearing them. They just like start
my
working.
God. Sorry.
Yay!
I love
Zoe
it.
walks briskly out.
Are they related?
No,
No.
they got something going on. You can't quite tell.
I wish I was there to watch.
They're just bachelors. They're special friends.
It is two bros being
So
two dudes being pals.
Just beating it out.
yep.
Two pals
Always
being
banging on something.
amigos.
Doing brunch,
Two-
bro style.
Somehow I feel like Vivi's going to like try and get her room to be like the closest to Men at Arms.
Yeah.
The residual sounds. What we got going on here? Okay, so
Yes,
okay, so what's the
thank you,
plan? Where are you
thank
where are you guys
Jenheim.
going now?
So we have a platter of options. We can either get the extra 1,000 gold tonight through nefarious means. We can lower the value of the area tonight to reduce the price, or we can work out a way we can either negotiate a lower price or accept a loan tomorrow.
Well,
I will remind you one other thing. You guys have like I think it's over 600 gold in the cache where you left
yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah.
I'm looking at that now. We have well over 600 gold. Um, and I think we need to go get that and then combine what we have, and I think we can afford it, to be honest. And maybe we can negotiate a bit.
We
I mean,
definitely negotiate and
I
then
think
keep the extra money for fixer upping because we're gonna need
exactly.
We should go get
Exactly.
Snibble.
I'd really like to build. I'm just gonna throw it out there at the beginning because it's really important to me. I'd really like to build a stage in that corner of the like main bar
it.
area. I think
Oh, that would be fun.
what's a public space without a stage? It's
True.
just foolish.
We
could.
should set up some
I
seating
love that
outside,
idea.
kind of expand into the square.
Ah,
Oh,
some
yes.
outdoor seating. That is genius. And we definitely need to make friends with the flower shop and just get some of their uh, work.
Oh yes,
all over the
foliage everywhere. We need space for dancers as well.
We have a
Like,
band.
really exotic dancers like humans or elves. Really, something you don't see. Oh, wait, is that normal?
Yes.
Well, either way, I'm picturing something that. Oh, what is the term Waterdeepians use for it? So something like a Caligula nightmare in there. Yes.
Walking across the courtyard to you guys is a gentleman that Izo would recognize as Oliver Blackwood. Very friendly. He's got his arms on his coat. He's just like, well. Pleased to meet you, Oliver Blackwood with Tequila Mockingbird.
This is
Extends
the
his hands
asshole that
to-
owns the
to-
shithole.
Oh,
Hello.
do you guys have
Why,
tequila?
hello.
You guys looking to move into the neighborhood?
We're gonna
Yes.
open up across the street and serve much better beer than the shit you sling.
Ignores everything Izo says, and he appears to be focusing on the rest of the party.
Racist.
Kind of being a dick too. So
I take
Well,
beer,
You're
I
a
take
dick.
beer very seriously.
He is our beer man, and he says your stuff is not very good.
oh,
So-
he's your beer man, huh?
yes.
So gonna be buying a lot of black bear buoy stuff, huh?
Surely.
Yeah.
In other words, only the best.
Oh,
Right.
that's real interesting.
Uh huh.
Can I ask you something? Is there a rule about puns? Like, if we serve alcohol, do we have to have a pun in our name? Because Masters of Bruniverse, your deal. I'm just curious. If puns are required.
He thinks about it for a second. Yeah, puns are required. We really gotta have the puns. Gotta sell.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Hey,
puns really sell it. Puns are very popular.
You have any problems with bunnies?
Bunnies? Well, I don't have any problem with rabbits.
Is he lying about the puns?
Yeah, he's lying about the puns.
Well, this is a bit awkward.
Let's talk businessman to businessman. We have disputes over whose quality of product is better, but as first time business owners,
to be fair, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
you can call me King.
Okay, Mr. King. To be fair, there's no real dispute here because you see, I have an establishment with product, and you guys just have a shithole. I mean, it's really not a dispute so much
That's-
as it is a domination.
Well, he speaks the truth. For now.
Yes,
See this guy. See this guy. I like this guy. He tells it like it is. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Gemheim, or Menegild Moreau, and we remember that because
What?
You'll be
Mowo.
speaking it.
Oh. Oh well, well. If you
But
Mowo,
listen,
okay.
listen.
Well,
Before,
he starts turns around, and starts walking away rather quickly.
Real quick,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Ollie, Mr. Oliver, just
Oliver Blackwood.
to help Oliver Blackwood, just to help reestablish these kind of bonds of neighbors. I have to be an animal person myself. Do you have any pets?
No, I don't have any pets.
Any close family members that you happen to enjoy to hang out with on the weekends, or what do you enjoy in life besides running your fine establishment, of course?
Well, hey, wait a minute. Are you asking me out?
I'm just wanting to reaffirm the bonds of
Listen, pal.
neighborhood.
Oliver Blackwood does not swing that way. And he as he says that, he looks over at Vivi and gives you a finger pistol.
Eh,
oh.
gross.
Right away. No thanks. I got one I got one fucking weird cat thing. I don't need fucking two in my wife. That's walking off.
Two in your wife? There's two cats in your wife?
Why would you have
Well, I said
two
in my
cats
wife.
in your wife? You're married?
Listen, Jim Heim, I no offense, I think you got a bit of a speech impediment there. Okay.
Listen. There's no reason for us to be enemies. We're going to have performances and such. This place, there's no one here. We're gonna bring people to the square. You'll win, we'll win. It's a win-win. We really don't need to
Win-win.
be foes here. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we started off on the wrong foot, but
Give me a persuasion check. Give me a
Come on,
persuasion
back.
check there, Jim.
okay.
I'm so glad I don't do any talking.
I'm gonna really lay on the my kind of supernatural persuasive
Charm.
abilities.
Well, I
Hmm.
mean, I wouldn't get too attached to him because whenever we burn this place down, he's for sure gonna be in there. He is gonna be in there when we burn this place down for sure.
I think Jim might be operating on the idea that you guys don't burn down an establishment with a living man inside, but I mean,
We're at
Crazy
least
talk.
burning him down.
Um,
either way, what's up, Jim? Okay.
okay.
So is this a spell or something?
Yeah, what's going on?
No.
Oh? Okay.
Oh God, I spoke it up, but it wasn't true.
He's hearing what you're saying. He's just like, I'm sure. I'm sure that before it's all over with, friends, like you said, there's gonna be plenty of business. Let's decide. How about that?
Yeah, and then you could come over anytime to come take a look.
Yeah, totally. I always love visiting the zoo. I'll walk off on that.
Oh my god, I wanna really punch this guy in the back of the head really, really hard.
And as he's heading into his shop, back to his bar, you see or you hear he starts yelling at somebody inside, and you can actually hear the sound of glasses breaking.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
He's always yelling at the other cat person.
Oh,
That's
he's not going to
cool.
be an issue for long.
Okay. I was thinking we didn't want trouble, but maybe.
We definitely don't want any more trouble. I definitely don't want any more trouble.
Sounds like our new friend Oliver is the one who wants trouble.
Well.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
Also,
Josh,
he is
Josh,
fucking
Josh.
disgusting. Do you see him do the finger piss on me? That's just goddamn gross. I've kissed girls better looking than him.
Hey,
He
Josh.
does that to a human out in public. Imagine what he does to a fine tabaxi in his own establishment. Unacceptable.
That's
Can anyone hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay. I'm just checking. My Discord's been weird, and all of a sudden
It's about 5 o'clock. Actually, probably at this point, probably 5:15, 5:30. What are you guys up to?
Okay, so
let's-
we decide whether we're going to gather money tonight or burn that place down tonight.
No. I think we need to go get the cash. There's no
You
reason
need
to.
to. Yeah, we could definitely need the cash for things later.
I think
Run them
that
out of business.
yeah, I think that we'll be fine. We don't. There's nothing about that situation that threatens me in any way. To be completely honest, he just seems like a
Like an
sad
asshole.
man. And we're five amazing creatures who are going to take Silver Chime Alley. Also, like, hell yes, that is such a good name. I can't wait to write that on an envelope. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do it right now. And I just pull out a piece of paper.
Okay.
I grab my calligraphy set and I'm writing
Start
Silver
drawing.
Chime Alley, and I'm working on my flourishes and making it look like real nice.
I'm going to try and stealthily get closer to the windows of Tequila Mockingbird and try and see if I can catch a look at the Tabaxi in there.
Okay. Charlie, no, it didn't look like it.
Okay.
Yeah, King, give me a stealth check.
For sure. Boom.
Okay, yep. So you creep right up there, and you can peer into one of the windows. Yeah, you can see inside. The Tabaxi is like down on their hands and knees, is sort of like scrubbing the floors. Oliver has poured himself a drink, and apparently he's sort of like slowly working on a. Just sort of he seems to be grumbling to himself.
Is she like
Okay.
the only worker?
Just like it.
Well, should we start?
Alright. I cast a message to her for saying, "Why are you doing this here? Why do you put yourself through this?"
Okay, so she can respond, and she's just like, one requires a paycheck? She's like looking around, very bothered right now. Like,
Are you not better than this? Are you not a proud tabaxi that is above this sort of menial work?
this humble one does not know what you mean, and she starts to go back to cleaning.
You do not need to be humble. And let's see here. I'm going to use prestidigitation to try and make a. Let's see here. What can I do to get her attention to look out the window, but not his? How like engrossed does he seem to be in his drinking?
Mildly engrossed. I mean, you could always just use the message to tell her to look at the window.
That's actually a really good point.
Why don't you just look out the window?
Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you want to see?
I tell her to look out the window and look at me.
She looks at, yeah, she does so, and she squints, and she's like, I mean, you're a tabaxi. She seems to be a little surprised.
You are meant for greater things than this. When are you going to be free from these shackles?
Humble one shift ends in about an hour.
About an hour. Let's see here.
I'll pick you up in an hour.
That's what it sounds like.
yeah. I mean,
King pulls up in his 74 Mustang, sunglasses.
let's see here. Okay, the things you're going to do are going to take more than an hour.
Oh my god.
Vivi, how fast can you build me a sports wagon?
Okay. Okay, so the thing we're gonna do to get money tonight. When are we gonna do that?
I want to see my face in the 4 hours. She starts to scrub again.
Meet me in. Where are we a good place to meet? Damn it! Alright,
Are you asking her?
No, I'm not asking her.
Asking yourself.
I wait but a moment longer, and I go back to the. Alright, so might have the servant over at Tequila Mockingbird willing to help us in some way, assist us.
Assist us how?
I don't know yet. Hmm.
Is she cute?
Josh, you cute?
I didn't hear you because it doesn't.
She's
Okay.
she's clearly of low birth, but yeah.
She's appreciable for her status.
Oh, I know just what you mean.
Would I want to like? You know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
She's in.
Right. Well, see, now that I know, now that I've seen her according to message, she can send a message from here. Meet me in Silvertime Alley in an hour.
So
2
walk
hours.
out the door when you're done with your shift.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit, you're right. Where should I meet up? Damn it! I don't know this city. I don't know plans.
How about over by Men at Arms
Over
Or
by-
time- or Timeless Wonders? Because I don't know. That sounds better.
Over
It
by-
sounds romantic.
Meet us over by Timeless Wonders. You'll get a taste of a life more exciting than this.
Like in your head, you hear, "At a pet shop."
It's a shop
Yeah.
of the future. It is the path to your future.
That's fucked up.
King's a lot smoother than Kyle, you guys.
Give me
Don't worry about it.
Give me a persuasion check, King. What the fuck?
Oh fuck.
She nods and she's just like, "I will trust your judgment."
Oh, that shouldn't have worked. That was dumb. That was great.
At first she looks very skeptical, but Oliver actually like throws a shot glass at her to tell her to get back to work. And she's just like, "Yes, I will meet you there."
With pleasure, I'm gonna fuck out of here.
Yes, you will not be disappointed. Alright, guys, we have another accomplice. We just need to get some money.
And
Well, we know where that is.
yeah.
So
Do we want to head for the money?
yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
I think so.
At this point, it's getting close.
To the reservation time?
Yeah, it's getting pretty close to, or like, hang on, let's go to the main map, and we'll.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay, so your cache is down in Dock Ward. By the time you get there, it's gonna be 7 o'clock. At this hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go straight there then.
And what time's the?
Yeah, but we have to meet her in an hour at Timeless Wonders.
That's, you know,
Yeah. Well, I ain't going.
Not going to
guys,
the-
I got a
Well, wait.
reservation.
When's his reservation? And where's
an
that
hour.
7 o'clock.
at? And where?
His reservation's gonna be in this general area over here.
It's
Okay.
over there in this general area.
Over at Goblin Town.
Wait, it's in Dock Ward. I didn't see. where
The
you-
cache is in Dock Ward. The restaurant that he has to go to is in Southern Ward.
It's in Southern Ward.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we can't. Well, let's go there then, and then we could come back to the cache on our way back. We could go there after late night.
You know, it doesn't
I could
say
do 2
more
late
than
nights
one,
in a row. I
but
don't know about you. I had a lot of fun last night. Just think.
Yeah, what does this invite say? Does it say like for
There's a
one?
reservation for one.
you know, this is a reservation for one. I mean, you could try to find seats somewhere, but
Oh, okay. I mean,
I think this meeting is just for me.
I suppose we could go there while he goes. We could go to one while he goes to the other.
You know what? I'll be honest.
Okay, yeah.
I don't mind if you guys stick around. I'll be, I'm kind of
Oh, it's that kind of thing.
well, I don't really know what's gonna happen to me.
Like a good no or bad no?
Like, not good.
Yeah, sounds kind of bad.
I mean, do they have good food?
Does this place have good food?
Yeah,
Have I been
it's
to
the
this
best.
place before?
You probably have never been here, but you know of it. It's best pasta in Goblin Town.
It's the best pasta in Goblin Town. That's all I know.
Well, let's all just go then,
Goblins
and
make the best pasta.
It's
and
true.
then we'll go by Dockward. Go get our treasure afterwards. Does that sound good to
It
everyone?
might be expensive. I don't actually know how much this is.
Can
Oh.
we go to the
Well, I'm not
reservation and make
going
it back
to
here
go.
in an hour
You
and
can
then go
go.
to the treasure
You
cache?
said it's.
And how far away this place is from where I told that girl to meet us?
Like, I mean, the girl, yeah, the place where you told her to meet her is like down the street, like
It's
10
right
minutes
here.
away. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
here.
It's here.
Crap.
So,
We're
Okay.
gonna
so
meet.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
mutually exclusive.
Why don't just go? Well,
So are we
I'll
splitting
go
the party
alone.
3 ways?
I'll go. I'm sure I'll be fine. It won't be a problem.
I think we should split the party 3 ways.
well, I think we could go to the go get the treasure later.
Yeah.
That's not as pressing. The two things that we have that are scheduled for the same time are Oz being
At the
at
reservation.
this reservation and meeting
and you
this
picking
woman.
up this cute chick.
Jim, you have a memory of traveling through from last night, going through Dockward. How Shark and his gang sort of jumped you, and just how dark and lonely those streets were.
Yeah. I'm not trying to go there alone again, or not again, but alone in general, or with less than all of you. If it wasn't clear before, all I can really do is insult people. So,
You're
I mean,
very
you
good at
stabbed
insult.
something with a sword.
no, you're right. When you're right, you're right, and you're right.
I'm right.
Yes. Okay. Well, but still, I can't do that a lot.
Well,
And to
how
be quite
about
frank, I kind of I charmed the man this morning. I'm not. I've been very inspiring all day. I'm feeling a little bit worn out, and I just don't really feel like I could handle going into that place again right now without everyone.
Well, how about Oz still has to go to this reservation. How about Oz can go because you know the streets. You can handle yourself. I'm sure getting over there. Or Ezo, I'm sure you might head that way. What if me, Gem, and King wait for a cute chick here and then meet up in Goblin Town?
I think that's a splendid plan.
Yeah.
So
That'd
I'm
work
sorry.
for me.
I'm sorry. What was the plan? I wasn't paying attention.
Oz and Ezo go down to Goblin Town right now, and then King, Gem, and I will wait here for the chick, and then meet up in Goblin Town with the chick.
Wait, are we gonna take her with us? Because that seems like a pretty
That's-
dangerous
That
first date.
seems like
Oh.
what King was sort of getting into, I think. That's what I was getting.
You saw how much excitement last night invigorated your life. Let's just show her that there's more excitement in life than cleaning pots and scrubbing floors. And we can also get dirt from her about Blackwell.
She could scrub our pots and floors.
That's what I
Okay,
was
so
thinking.
I mean, that would be more
So-
prestigious.
With your plans formed, do you guys want to do that? Goblins go to Goblin Town. Stay
This
here
is
for
racism.
the girl.
Segregation.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. It makes
Okay.
sense.
So with your plan formed and the party split, let's take a quick let's take 10 minutes real quick.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
okay, okay.
We'll
Good
pick us
idea.
back up in 10:25.
Cool.
Okay.
Fucking maniacs.
Oh
No-
man.
No
Okay.
joke. I
Okay.
will admit I did not think out what I was going to do with that chick. Besides, just I wanted to open a line of communication sooner than later.
That was good.
Possibly for arson. Possibly for just getting dirt. I don't know yet.
No, it sounds like a good connection to have.
I'm just trying to organize you, kid.
I love the laser pointer thing. It's hilarious.
I
That
made
was
that up.
amazing.
I made that up with King in mind. Well,
That is
only
amazing.
not to make you do stuff, but only just for fucking around. But it kind of became useful on accident.
It is
Oh
amazing.
my god, that was like using that to get him out of that building was. That's like
Because
the
I
funniest thing I've ever
actually
seen
didn't
in a
even
game.
remember that I
was
put a
bad.
wisdom save onto it. I had no clue what my
Are,
description
are we being
was.
a dick? Were we being like kind of a dick to that girl?
Yeah,
Oh,
A huge dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, I feel like
Uh,
it's the beginning of the game. Gemheim's definitely a dick right now. We'll see how it lasts, but he's a dick.
That's true. Oz is kind of a dick too. So it's
that
like-
and she's government official, so she's not really a person.
Yeah, that's like the thing. I was like, well, she's not. I was like, okay, she's not being
Aw.
useful. Like, she can't get me anything. Like, Gemheim's pissed. He's had a terrible day. Well, yeah, he's had a terrible day. He fought a bunch of crabs and got attacked or threatened by gangsters, and he's not. He's. Oh man, yeah, he's tired.
Ooh, speaking of, I never did a short rest after a crab battle. I'm gonna go just burn a hit dice.
Yeah,
or
we are
two.
spending an hour.
Yeah, I have like
Perfect.
I have one spell left, but I have no inspiration left. That's all I got. I got one spell. So that's why I'm like not trying to go do anything threatening unless I have the whole party with me.
Oh crap! I've got one spell left. Ooh, I forgot what my resources were after last session. Oh,
Yeah. Cuz we've done a lot this morning. Like I charmed the guy. I was trying to remember my two spells. I charmed the guy who we who was trying to kick King out of the hotel because I wanted King to have continental breakfast with us. So that was maybe not the best spell choice, but I think it was.
I did that the sleep on the crabs for not even
Oh,
really
yeah.
good reason. It was a way for me to try and save those clam shuckers that felt in character enough despite King not caring about other people. It's like, oh, I have a way for him to try and save the NPCs that might fit in character by him just putting those crabs enough. So I went for it.
Yeah. Nice.
Are we talking about our suboptimal uses of spell slots today?
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say that. It's just a different priorities.
Not non. We'll say non-power gamed uses of them.
Yeah, that's for sure. Although my healing word, that's a pretty.
Hmm.
Although it was on an NPC.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, maybe not.
It was an adorable NPC.
That's
so-
like
Yeah.
in our Storm King's Thunder game. I used Revivify again on Winter. So
Yeah,
I've
because
now
Winter died, and
I've
I
now
didn't
used
even
it
phase me
twice.
because I kind of wasn't paying attention.
I've used the spell twice, and once it was on a random civilian NPC in a middle of a city
Oh, that Susan killed on accident.
that Susan killed on
accident.
accident.
And then the second time was an animal.
Second time was a beast companion. So,
It's been useful so far.
but Thornbird doesn't care about them diamonds.
I'm really excited about the brass.
Yeah, I have
cat
more to
dice.
talk about for that game, but probably not in the break.
There'll be time. I'm surprised at the time. Now I didn't realize it was as it was.
Man, we're gonna pound the mockingbird into the ground.
Yeah, we're burning that shit, dude.
Oh man, I'm excited. I like this block.
I'm not partaking.
You
in
like what?
arson.
Sorry.
I like the block,
block?
that we live
Oh,
on.
yeah.
This area.
That we're gonna live on.
Once you guys started
This block's
talking about
fantastic.
you started talking about Masters of the Bruniverse. I started populate around it.
I love our gay neighbors.
I
Yeah.
also love our gay
Shizzle.
neighbors. I might accidentally slip over there in the middle of the night.
Oh God!
Makes me miss lagers.
And here's the thing though. I don't know which exactly she's talking about. It could
Lager's
be Spark
just
and
great.
Wash. Clatterby.
They're all gay.
Both.
All our neighbors are gay. That's the twist.
Oh, we're opening a bar in a gay neighborhood.
We better make a gay bar.
Yeah.
No, Oliver was not gay. He specified this. Unless he thought I was a young boy, in which case that's different.
That's true. He did specify it.
He said he doesn't swing that. Oh well, no, he was talking about a tabaxi. Maybe you don't know.
Yeah, he might think I'm a
We can do
young
the first
boy.
gay-
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is everybody here?
and queer,
Yes.
so get used to it.
Almost there. Yeah.
Is
I'm listening.
Kyle, are you here?
Yup.
Sounds like everybody's here. So, Charlie, you're here, right? I thought I heard you.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe not.
I'm here.
yeah, I hear him.
You do? That's weird. I don't hear him at all. Hang on, do I have him muted?
I can hear you, Jolly. Jolly,
he
do you
muted you,
love
man.
me?
I'm
Dark.
sorry. He was like, "That's enough from Charlie."
Fuck.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Let me just. Let me.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. Okay, now I hear.
Oh, there
Hello.
we go. All right.
Hello.
Back
Hello.
together again.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. So let's jump back in.
Oh.
Let's handle the street because that would be the thing that happens first.
Mhm.
Step 7. So we'll jump back there. So as you guys are waiting around on the block by Timeless Wonders here, as you guys are standing around there, you can ascertain that Timeless Wonders is a pet shop. In fact, look at the front door. It says Timeless Wonders, lifelong friendships, reasonably priced. You can just hear all these barks and hisses coming from inside.
They have flying snakes.
Is the pigeon guy still around?
It's the pigeon cart is still here, but the pigeons have been brought inside apparently. But the cart's still here, so it looks like this guy lives here.
Oh, nice. Oh God. Well,
An hour to kill if you wanted to go inside. Otherwise, we can just jump
yeah,
to.
I think
Yeah.
I'm looking into the animals, so I want to
Okay.
go check them out.
Yep. Okay.
I want to look at
I had
snakes.
that going as well.
Okay. So you guys enter into Timeless Wonders just to kill some time. Timeless Wonders is a clusterfuck of a pet shop. There are tons of different types of animals in here. It's also multi-storied, from what you're able to tell. Bottom floor appears to be mostly mammals, things that could pass for mammals. So you've got
Boring.
like puppies,
Those
cats.
are reptiles. Give me the scalies.
As you can tell, are upstairs where they would get more sunlight. Or as you're sort of milling about, there are birds down here of various colors and whatnot. They approached by a mostly mammals, by a young halfling girl. She just comes up. Hi. Welcome to Timeless Wonders. How can I help you?
Oh, well, I
I'm
was
sorry. My
just-
name's Piper.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Piper. I'm Gemheim. These are my friends, Vivi and King.
Pleasure. Piper?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
We were. I befriended your pigeon-selling
Partner?
colleague.
Colleague?
Oh,
and...
you met. You met my uncle.
Yes.
She
sells
gives you a
pigeons.
very flat stare real quick. Hey, you didn't buy a pigeon from, did you?
No, but I'm just really interested.
Oh,
in these
okay,
little
good.
critters. They were like performing and such. Why do you say good? Why?
Well, that's the thing. Just as she says that, you suddenly hear this like cooing sound. The windowsill, like 2 pigeons have landed there. Look like they were the like types of pigeons he was selling earlier. Then a third, and they all just sort of like start landing on the windowsill. Right. The pigeon you saw, actually the only one that dances. The others are trained, but they're homing pigeons. Sorry about that. And she starts taking up the pigeons and putting them in cages inside, doing stuff like that.
Oh,
Oh my
hey,
God,
it's
So
she's
the-
calling
business.
the same
Business is
pigeons
business.
over and over again.
What'd you say, Izo?
Calling the same pigeons over and over again.
No, there's only
yeah,
one pigeon. Oh wait,
Oh
is?
no! What it is
There's
that he
one
has a
that can
collection of
dance.
pigeons. One pigeon is trained to dance, which he
Mhm.
uses, which he shows off to people. The other pigeons are actually homing pigeons that he sells. And when you let them out to like have them dance, they just fly back to his shop. Then he sells them again.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I thought. It's a scam. Just making sure.
Gotcha.
Well,
I like this guy.
One sec, guys.
that's yeah. That is creative.
Hmm.
She really just sold him out, though. Not a good niece.
Who cares? That's hilarious.
Well, yes, it worked out to our advantage.
That sounds like shit we would have done in school.
Yeah, no, I definitely been frank about my father's businesses.
Yeah. Right. So can I interest you in a bird other than a pigeon?
Well, can any of them dance?
I'm sorry. What?
Can you have them
So
dance?
can any of them dance?
No. Although we have parrots. Parrots are very smart. You could probably train them to dance.
You can dance if you.
Do any of them wear little hats or helmets?
She blushes.
Are there any falcons or hawks that would wear little helmets?
No, we don't have any falcons or hawks. Although we could get one. It's if you don't see it here, just let us know. We also have a selection of amphibians and reptiles upstairs.
Snakes? Flying snakes. Can I pet them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have mini snakes.
I immediately leave upstairs.
You start rushing upstairs. She's like, "Oh wait, be careful of hysteria." Oh, it's probably fine. Did anybody want to go upstairs to check out reptiles and amphibians, or stay down with the mammals?
I'll stay down.
Are there any like?
Stay with your kind.
Yeah, are there any? Are there anything other than beasts? Are there any like weird creatures?
She taps her chin. I have a couple of things. You'd really have to talk to my uncle about that. Like what sort of things did you have in mind?
Well, I don't know, something more interesting. I'd like to be different. By the way, I should mention we're going to be neighbors soon. We're moving in where Masters of Bruniverse was. We're buying the old place and sprucing
lovely.
it up.
She'll clasp you by the hands. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm sorry. Allow me to properly introduce myself. And she'll like stand up very straight and put her hands on her hips. Pipe of truffle stuff at your service. Take your hand. Meanwhile, let's jump back to the other group. So Izo and King, or not Izo and King, Izo and Oz. Sorry, oops, lapsus lingua there. Okay, so Izo and Oz, you guys are
Making our way downtown.
Yep.
Walking fast.
Hang on.
Yep.
Faces fast.
We'll just cut to you. We'll just cut to you guys at in Goblin Town. It's about 7:00 at this point as you guys are.
I heard the last thing I heard was at this point, and then it cut off.
It's about 7:00 at this point when you guys roll up to Zodo's.
Is Otis that pasta place?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So We're in front of the establishment. What does it look like?
Very nice place. It's got you can see that there are people inside. Mostly goblins, halflings, and gnomes. Like it's sized for small humanoids.
I'll stay outside.
God.
Oh,
Wait. You can come in.
They probably do have accommodations for medium creatures. It's big enough to accommodate them.
But
It's just that most of the furniture is designed for small.
All
You
right.
could be you
can
could be my
Ezo fit
bodyguard or
through the
something.
door?
I'll go stoop by the bar.
Wait.
Okay.
Follow my lead first.
All right.
Say please.
Okay.
Please. Oh, thank you. Okay, I go inside the establishment.
You are very promptly approached by a maitre d'. So,
Yeah, we
how can
got
I help you?
reservations. And I take out my paper.
Expects it? Ah. Sir.
You cut out. Say again.
He says, very good. Follow me.
Okay.
Starts to head towards the back of the restaurant.
I follow and I bring.
Is Ezo following too? What, Charlie?
Hunched over since I'm larger than most medium creatures. In this
As
place
soon as
designed for small
Ezo,
people.
as soon as Ezo tries to start following, the guy will stop and look over his shoulder. I'm sorry, the reservation is for one.
He's with me. He's my bodyguard.
Right.
Wait, you cut out again?
I wasn't really saying anything. The guy just goes, huh. Yeah, starts walking towards the back. The back of Zoto's, so you have the main room, and you have a bit of an annex at the for sort of private meetings. Standing there, with his arms crossed and an arched eyebrow, see your uncle Eel sort of leaning against the wall, is watching you as you approach.
Which uncle?
Eel.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm very aware of him.
He is terrifying.
And I guess I just following.
The
guy?
maitre d' will take you to the annex, and he'll sort of motion you to go on inside.
Going on inside.
Eel will just sort of
Right
cough as
behind
soon
you,
as
buddy.
as soon as Ezo tries to go in, he coughs very loudly.
I'm with him.
I think you're out here.
Out here with you.
Yeah, you know what? Oz at this point. You know what? Maybe you should stay out here for a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay?
You got it, buddy.
Thanks.
What are we in in a room?
You're in the main you're in not a room per se. You're in the main room of the restaurant. The private room towards the back.
Okay, so we're still in the main part of the restaurant. Josh? Hello?
Okay, so Ezo's staying outside?
Yeah, but we're still in the main part of the restaurant. And you keep cutting out, so I don't know what you're saying, Josh.
It cuts
God
off.
damn it.
It cuts
Hang
off
on.
the first
Son,
word.
bitch.
So you.
The answer is yes.
All right, I'm going to sit down somewhere near but kind of across from Eel. And just kind of keep it not intimidatingly, but just keep an eye on him. Let him know that I'm watching him.
Yeah, so
Just
you're leaning against one of the pillars, sort of watching him, and he's just watching you. So Oz, you head on inside. Let's take a look here. So inside you can you see there's only a handful of tables in here for private functions, and sitting at one of them are three familiar faces. One is Tuck, your cousin from the other night. Ones are, well, hang on. First, let me set the mood here. There we go.
Oh God, great.
Fucking Tuck, son of a bitch.
The other one, or the other two, include your Uncle Ord. He's just sitting there enjoying his pasta, as well as his youngest son, Zoff. So here, I'll go ahead and.
Oh shit.
Guys, we're so fucked.
God damn.
God.
Oh, he looks menacing as heck.
Oh,
As you walk into the room, they're all sitting there, and like Tuck turns over. How's it going? Dad, this is my friend Steve.
shut the hell up.
What's his name again? Tuck.
Shut the hell up, Tuck.
Oh, you don't have to be that way, Steve.
I know, goddamn Steve. Hi guys, long time no see.
Zoff's just Zoff. Zoff, who, by the way, is about 14 for goblins, but it's still a lot younger than you, Oz. Glaring at you, he's just like, chasm. Doesn't really say
Okay.
anything. He's just enjoying his pasta.
Look, I got the invitation here. I came. What do you want from me?
Oh, okay. Tuck like hops off his chair. Should I do it, Dad? Tuck will walk up to you. I have to check your pockets now, Steve.
Stop calling me Steve. My name's Oz.
Oh, Oz, it is you. Ugh, you know, I met this guy last night. His name was Steve. He looked a lot like you.
Right, Tuck? Yeah, go ahead. Check my pockets.
He starts patting you down, making sure you don't have any weapons other than your short swords.
Look, do we have to go through the formalities here? What's going on? You summoned me.
Zoff's just like, why don't you sit down and shut up?
Fine.
I go over and sit down.
After several awkward minutes of utter silence, you are brought a plate of pasta.
I'll eat it. I'll take a bite or few.
During the pat down, Tuck probably found some of your honeydew, and he just sort of sits it on the table, sit back down, and Ord just like holds up his hand. Why don't you go stand with the uncle? Sort of nods and starts heading back out of the room, leaving you with Ord and Zoff, eating his pasta for another like several long minutes.
I won't say anything. I'll just wait.
After he's finally finished, Ord sort of like dabs his mouth and he just goes, you know, from growing up was the son of immigrants, son of cobblers, family from the ground up. My cunning, through my strength, all with these hands. After a while,
It's
the other
cutting off
goblins
again.
gave me. God damn it!
It's cut. Just leave
It's
it on.
funny, I was
Yeah.
actually hearing everything.
I wasn't. That's weird.
I heard
Anyway,
like
by the way,
I heard
he's-
majority of it.
Okay, he's just saying, after a while, I was so successful that other goblins started giving me the name Blue Blood. It is a legacy. It is a mark of my prestige. It is the trophy of hard work. Nas. Have at the end of the day. And so you can understand upset to hear that my name is being used. And he'll reach up and he'll pick up some honeydew. Hood is peddling poison. Yes. But this is nothing, though.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any disrespect.
Talk about disrespect. The man that you come in demanding things. You don't even think to call me Godfather.
I'm sorry, my godfather. I didn't mean it.
I mean, did you mean to save Tuck last night? Probably not. It's enough.
I
Daddy's
saved him
talking.
last night.
Do you like shout that from the other room, Mizo?
No, because I didn't hear it.
Hmm.
It's doubtful that I heard it all the way from the other room. But for the record, I tucked him under my arm and saved him. I was actually
Yeah.
going to leave him behind.
Tuck maybe doesn't see it that way, but either way. Or just like,
God damn it! Can you stop cutting out things?
son of a bitch.
Put it on push to talk or something, man. I don't
Just
know.
hold that shit.
Yeah, hang on. Let's try that.
Might work better.
Yeah, let me try that.
Because the auto detect cuts off
Or
the
put on
beginning
auto-attack,
and
like,
the
really
end. Mm-mm. Oh, wait.
You're muted. I want to unmute yourself by pressing the mic button at the bottom of the screen.
Oh.
It's not working, whatever you're trying to do.
Give him time.
Okay, how about now?
Okay.
Much better.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I can hear you now.
Okay, so sorry about that. Oh, right. Or just is asking,
I think you made it worse.
son of a
It's
I don't
definitely
hear
worse for me.
anything.
how about now?
Yeah.
Better?
I hear you. And we're gonna hear you when you talk, though.
How about now?
Yeah.
Still hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I heard you. Heard you.
Okay. Okay, so either way. If you meant to save Tuck last night.
Did I save Tuck last night?
Did you mean to save Tuck last night?
Yeah, in the warehouse.
Did we save him?
Yes.
I saved
Yeah,
him.
yeah, Tuck was in the warehouse with the Zentarum. You guys got him out of there.
Yeah.
Ezo
yeah.
did. Tuck is.
Yeah, I saved him. I helped him. I made sure he was okay.
And did you also tell him that your name was Steve?
Look, I know that you banished me from this family that we're in, and I didn't feel it was right to bring me back up. So I did lie to him. I called myself Steve. I'm sorry.
I mean, you don't have to apologize, 'cause that's just a really dumb name for a goblin, either way.
You're right. You're right. I don't disagree.
I want you to know that I am actually thankful for you doing that. That actually brings me up to another matter. Time you started paying back the debt that you owed to this family.
What do you need me to do?
We're gonna cut back to the other group.
Fuck.
Shit.
So let's see. Oh, right. So you guys are. So I'm just gonna leave it here.
I don't care how big the hamster's penis is. I'm not interested. Show me the good stuff.
I have like at least 4 snakes like all around me. I am petting them. I'm in love with it.
Well, when you run up there, there are like tons and tons of reptiles. But the very first thing you see is that there is a very large python, apparently out of its tank. Halfling, and the halfling is like halfway in his mouth, and it's like he's like kicking and.
Oh, fuck. I get him out.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Press button.
Boom. Okay, yeah, you walk up and you grab the guy by the feet and just give him a yank him out. That was a new experience.
Yes, being swallowed by a python. What the fuck were you doing to the python? You insane?
I was just trying to feed him.
Oh, yourself?
Get a little. No, I was feeding him a chicken. Cuddles here tends to get a little clingy. Ain't that right, Cuddles? Just like. Fine snake. Come on, let's get you back in the tank here.
Yeah. And like staring at the entire length of the snake.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty good sized snake, about 18 feet. As he like works it back into its tank. Niece, so I'm assuming you're here to buy?
No, not really. Just I just like to look at snakes and pet them. Really admire them. You wouldn't happen to have seen anyone else about similar size to me that also really likes snakes come by here, right?
I mean, we get other customers all the time. Some of them are interested in snakes.
But like, I mean, like, really interested in snakes.
I mean, we've had a couple of 1T come in here. But I mean...
Yeah, not Wanty.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be a bit more specific here, ma'am. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
VV Venom. My name's VV Venom.
Oh, Badger Truffle Stuff at your service.
Nice.
So.
Pleasure to meet you, Badger.
Right, so you're looking for somebody interested in snakes.
Yeah. My sister. Violet Venom.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why you didn't lead with that. Okay, so somebody looks like you.
Yeah. Yep.
Quite honestly, ma'am, I haven't seen one. Looks quite like you. Then again, truth be told, I'm not at the shop most of the time. I want to talk to Piper about stuff like that. I'm usually sort of
out and about and
out and about. I run down errands. Let's go with that.
Yeah, just having little friends in your coat. Yeah, I do that too usually, but with snakes.
Sure. Can I interest you in a fighting beetle?
No.
Giant Chilton fighting beetles.
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
In Goblin Town right now.
Nah.
Fighting beetles.
Nah, I'm good.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, I really just want to pet the snakes.
Oh, okay, certainly. Yeah, sure. It'll like walk you around the whatever reptiles you want. After about 3, he's just like, right. So, right.
What? Cutting off.
What? It's just like, if you're not buying, copper a pet, pay a copper. What do you say?
Okay. Here, have.
Not go.
I give him 10 copper.
There you go. Right, pet as many snakes as you want.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pet the snakes. Yep.
In addition to animals, they also have like products for caring for animals and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wide assortment of a pet. Give me an animal handling check.
Oh boy. I good at those. Oh, I'm great. I'm
Vivi's
great,
great
job.
with animals, I'm
I'm
sure.
great with animals.
Like several of them try to bite you because you're just so excited, so giddy, and they're not having it.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Meanwhile, downstairs, Jim's like asking for exotic creatures, and Piper's just like, we've got giant Chilton fighting beetles. We got we do have an egg. Uncle Badger hasn't exactly told me what it's for, but we have an egg if you're interested.
So it's just a mysterious egg. We don't know what's in it.
Basically, Lisa, if you like, that's right. You said you're moving in, right? Well, it's a couple of months, and we might have some look around some Feldrake eggs.
Do I know what that is?
What'd you say, Jim?
Do I know what that is?
You can give me a
Nature? Sorry, you cut out.
It's
Josh?
definitely Togepi.
He said.
Give me a nature check.
I heard him the first.
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Nature. Sorry.
Why am I not?
Oh.
Son of a bitch! Why am I cutting out so bad?
I don't know.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Get a press
uh,
to talk, you can just press the button.
You don't cut out the same for everybody all the
I'm
time.
Yeah,
on
that's
press to
weird.
talk right now.
Well, there's something wrong.
Either way.
People can.
Okay, so 17. Yeah, you know a Feldrake. They're essentially like draconic dogs, almost. Roughly of dogs.
Oh, damn. Oh, yes, I've read about those. Well,
They're really cool.
yeah, I'll be around. We'll come back. I'll come back. I'm definitely interested. I know it's a scam, but I'm really interested in that dancing pigeon. But maybe I'll talk to your uncle another time.
Certainly. Animals go for 50 gold apiece. It's dangerous, then prices might go up, but
Well, I'll let you know when we're having our grand opening. And in fact, you're special enough. I think you'll need to come to the soft opening as well.
Mm.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Soft and the hard opening, yeah.
Both.
Oh,
Yeah, you will come
You guys
to
are gonna
all
just
of
hit
the
on every
openings.
single one of your neighbors.
Yes. Except for
Building bonds, making bridges.
Yeah.
Sucking dick.
That time,
Standing
King,
Fire Festival.
speaking of which, King, about that time you notice that Tabaxi is come around the store.
All right, I position myself around a corner and I pop out from behind it with prestidigitation, casting a light behind my head, and just wind is blowing my hair around. Oh, I see that you've made it. Yes!
yes.
And she just like recoils. Yes.
It is.
Look wonderful.
Of course I do. I'm glad that you came, that you beckoned when your destiny called.
Uh.
Can this humble one be of service to you in some way?
All I ask is that you accompany us tonight and see what a life of excitement and freedom can feel.
This humble one must apologize. I think there has been a misunderstanding. And she'll give a bow. This humble one has obligations elsewhere.
Where elsewhere?
Back home with my family.
Has your family lived in Waterdeep for long?
A few years. Yes. What's your name?
You can call me King. Does your family remember Mastika?
Yes. Yes, quite fondly.
You should know that I was once heir to Mastika.
Her eyes get very wide. I apologize.
There was no
Mastika is very far away, and
Oh,
very close.
it is here right now before you, embodied in myself.
Forgive me, but I find that hard to believe. If you can, do you have any sort of like a royal signet or heirloom?
The jeweled claw thing on my hand, I think my
Okay.
I raise that up and gonna shift my presentation light, kind of bring that into focus.
You never asked her name, I think.
My name might help, yes.
She doesn't need to know the name. It's Patsy right now. Starts examining it. She and you actually see her eyes get very wide. It looks to you, looks to your flowing mane, which is sort of like blowing in a wind that's not there. She suddenly like falls to her knees and starts bowing. Radiance, I apologize.
Oh, do not.
This humble one apologizes.
Oh, do not apologize. This city has a way of dulling one's knowledge of themselves. But tonight, you can see the glory and power that lies just at our fingertips. For you see, this city will soon be a part of Mastika itself. It will be under my rule, under our rule as Noble Tabaxi.
She looks up, and you can see there are like tears in her eyes. The others will be so happy to hear this.
Oh yes. Tell them, let them know that a king has come to this city.
Why don't you come with me? I have to pick up some groceries and take them home.
Oh, I will find that your time will be better spent accompanying myself and seeing what sort of wealth and power we have just at our fingertips.
Radiance, I don't mean to question. This humble one does not mean to question. I have a family that I have to get back to. The little ones are expecting their supper.
I understand. Just know that very, very soon I will have a base of operations, a first step into starting this new empire, just in this very square. Just stay aware. Keep your eyes and your ears open for what commands may come. You are free to leave.
Thank you, Radiance. You are too kind. And she starts backing up. Shall I tell the others? No, just come to Minicat's Alley at any time. I'll be delighted to see you.
Oh yes. Tell them to expect the king to come.
You see she gets a big smile. Yeah, yes, Radiance. And she runs off.
Well, that went well. And then I pop back into the pet shop.
We're back with Oz and Izo. Ord is oh, hang on, wait, nope, gotta get the Godfather music back.
Yeah, give me that good shit.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So yeah, Ord's sitting there, and he to you. I'm sure you know. Primary customer.
Many years what?
Our primary customer is the Zentarum.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yes. What do you know of the Zentarum?
Not much. They do some shady things. That's all I know.
Interestingly enough, much as I know.
I'm sorry, sir. You cut off a little bit. Can you say that again?
This is ridiculous. Okay. Yes. Funnily enough, that is about as much as I know.
Right. Yeah.
They do
Okay.
shady things.
Yeah. That's all I know.
That being said, Chaz, some of the things that I used to hold dear. I'm starting to wonder if there isn't time for change. Time for House Blue Blood. And he sort of like clasps his hands together. Become one. Committing to such a thing is very dangerous. I want to know more about the Zentarum in this city. Up to. I want to know who their enemies are, what their plans are. First, I was going to send Tuck. That is why he was at that warehouse last night.
He almost died, by the way.
Unfortunate. Until you stepped in. Things, and I love him like a son. Because he is my son.
That's accurate.
I think we both know that Tuck is not the right one for this job. That again.
Well, yeah. Well, who's the right one? You know, maybe Zuff. I mean,
Yeah, Dad, I can handle it. Zoff, no.
Eel's pretty good too. Eel's great. He does stuff.
Eel
You know what? Have
Eel
you
is busy.
seen-
Eel is busy with family work, and Zoff.
you know Jort? He's around sometimes. I saw him over
Wouldn't-
at what was that? You know, Westgate.
Seaward.
He was doing something in the mud flats. Did you see him over there? He's cool. I like him.
Jort is hand.
You been
Jort
talking
is
in
ma-
accent recently? What about Lud? What's Lud up to? What about Annex? Dubs? Dubs is great. You seen Clux? I love Clux. He's a good guy.
You quite done us?
What do you want from me?
I want you to get me information about the Zentarum. You can. Join them, spy
You
on
got
them,
it.
do whatever.
I got it, Ord. I'll get that information to you right quick. What do you need me to do? Who do you want me to talk to?
Zentarum this day. Her name is Istrid Horn in Northward. You
You
wanted
said
to.
right done.
I appreciate
Easy. I got it.
your gumption.
Oh, you know.
And for that, I have a gift for you. Come on, Dad. Does he really want it? Does he really deserve it? Zoff, give it to him. Zoff like goes under the table and emerges with a cloak, giving to you as a loan. Just to you, Oz. It was to disappear, to be pawned, to be sold, to buy your drugs, concoctions. I would be very upset.
Yeah.
Let me do you, Oz.
You cutting out
And
a
the-
lot?
Bitch. Either way, he just goes, Oz, listen, if you do a good job with this, in this family.
I've always
You wanna-
wanted a family photo. What did you say?
Did you do a good job with this?
I heard a picture of the family.
Sorry, what?
What did you say?
I was saying, if you do a good job with this, have a future with this family.
Future. I heard picture. Okay, that works.
A picture of this.
I actually thought you were serious about. I've always wanted a family photo. It seems like so simple and like genuine.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was like a fancy like metaphor
Like he
for
would-
being a part of the family. Like,
Yeah, because he was
oh,
kicked
pick up-
out. He's kicked
Oh,
out.
you
I've
would,
always wanted to be part of the family photo. Thank you.
Yeah,
It makes
should
so
go
much
work.
sense.
I just kind of like, he'd be a part of this.
Mission.
He'd be part
And
of.
all you get is is an autographed Christmas card of the family.
I mean,
And to be in it.
yeah, it kind of works as like a metaphor. Like, oh, you do this, you get to be a part of the family picture, as in a part of the family. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere
Right,
there's a
yeah,
giant
yeah, yeah.
portrait of
Okay,
the
so,
family
like-
and they'll paint him in.
Yeah.
That's what I've always wanted, Ord. That's always what I've always wanted.
Take this cloak.
Yeah.
Learn about them. I will send a messenger to collect this information.
Okay.
Fuck out of my restaurant.
I'm already gone. Yeah, was never here.
One other thing, Oz. If I find out you're using my name to sell your drugs, I'm gonna be very upset, Oz.
I would never do that, Ord. I would never do that.
Never do that again, because you did do that.
Again. I mean, Ord, you're so kind. Thank you so
Get
much
out,
for this. I'm out
Oz!
of here. I'm already gone. Goodbye.
So handsome.
You're beautiful. I love you. What
And
you've
you're
done with your face. I'm out of here. Go. Okay, goodbye, Ord.
Okay.
Thank you for the spaghetti. Well, it's a really nice establishment. Goodbye, Ord. I'm gone. Okay, goodbye.
So you guys dash out of there. Izo, did you want to do anything while you're here?
No.
Uh,
I'm just
So I
making-
think
the
we'll end
whole
it there.
time Just
It's-
sitting there making eyes at Eel.
yeah, Eel's just been like making eyes at you, and he's just been sort of. Yes, you get the impression he's trying to figure you out, how you fit into all of this, but you're also pretty sure he's sizing you up.
That's fine.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna sit very casually, just looking at him.
Okay.
Kind of like you
Um,
would look at a trash bag blowing in the breeze.
So we're gonna end it there for tonight, guys. I apologize for cutting in and out so much. I don't know what the fuck was
you're
going on.
fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Hey man, yeah, it happens
Shit
to the best of us.
I think it's
Ryan, I
fine.
promise I will get you that picture of the family someday. For now, I want you to take this cloak of elven kind.
And by that he means he's got Susan on it.
Yeah.
Um,
I do not. I would never request that. That is a mighty undertaking.
Uh,
what was the name of the person that the Godfather was asking Oz to fuck with? What's her name?
well, you
Yeah,
were
you
Istrid
cut out
Istrid
on
Horn. I didn't.
Istrid.
I heard Istrid Horn, and I know that's that lady that Oz was talking to in the shop upstairs that we're gonna sell stuff to.
Yes.
But I didn't hear what to do with Istrid Horn.
Istrid Horn was the one who he got the invitation from, right?
Yep.
what
He
does he
didn't tell
want?
him.
Yeah, sorry.
He didn't tell him
Learn
to
about
do
the
anything
Zentarum.
more about the Zentarum, and apparently Istrid Horn is a member of them. But he
So
has
sh-
like, it's up to Oz like how he wants to go about this. That information.
So Istrid Horn would like help him become sneak into the Zentarum.
Possibly, or spying on her might get him information.
Oh, okay.
Establishment.
supposed
There's
to
any number of
gather-
options here.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just like trying to pay
confused at
attention,
the
but
level
you
of
were
the.
cutting out a little bit. and it was
Yeah.
I
hard.
also named off a whole ton of names. You might
I
want to
know.
write all those down.
That was awesome. Dude, this session was great.
Oh, it was a lot
It
of
was a good
fun.
session.
you guys are great.
The shit that we do.
Nothing like spitting beer back in the mug in front of the owner.
People are crazy.
The fucking laser, fucking dot, dude.
Oh,
Amazing.
Laser
I-
Dot was amazing.
Probably
I
my
enjoyed
favorite
that.
Fucking
highlight of the
chairs.
night.
The constant selections.
Uh,
The gay smiths.
The gay smiths. Oh my fucking god, so much happened in this episode.
So much happened that like matters practically none.
The flashback scene at the very beginning was
It was
really
great.
nice.
I loved
Oh,
it.
I'm so glad we're doing those now. I'm excited for more.
Yeah. Yeah, that
And
was
also, I totally forgot we were doing those until you started, and I was very confused for a moment.
great. Yeah, me too.
Well, I plan on doing them at the end, and I'm still gonna drop them in. That one I actually planned on doing. So we're just not doing it. We're not devoting 10 more minutes to this because unfortunately my throat's killing me and I'm cutting in and out really bad. So,
Also,
but
if, like,
I do
I was wondering if doing them. At
I
the
do have
beginning might work better.
plans for the next one that we're gonna do.
Yeah, I was wondering if like doing them at the beginning of the session might work better, like overall.
Yeah, that probably is a
Yeah.
better idea.
Yeah, it's true. It might be
So
nice.
I will not
Uh,
be.
We're just
in the
gonna
next
Kyle.
session.
Yes.
while we're all here,
Mhm.
I was talking to everybody about what you suggested to me.
Yeah.
I'm very sad.
Still
about
feel
it.
that way?
Yeah. So like pretty much, like I joined this game back when like I thought I could kind of juggle this and my Wednesday night meetings, kind of like every other week, and it turned out kind of always be like every other week. It's like, okay, do I leave this game early or do I go to the meeting late? And it's like, man, it's not fair to either party. So yeah, I'm gonna be working King out of the game, unfortunately, just to where it works better for everyone. It doesn't make you guys have to find work around one player leaving an hour and a half into a session.
Mhm.
Like, so yeah.
It'd be really
we'll
sad.
miss you, man.
Yeah, like I have a lot
Kyle.
of fun. I have a lot of fun with this game. I love fun with that character. I love fun with y'all's characters.
I love your character.
He's a lot of fun.
King is so great.
I think
I really love King. I'm sad
Me
to see
too.
him go.
yeah.
Well-
This session really kind of hammered, like, oh, I'm gonna miss this character.
well, but
Yeah.
from what I've heard from both Josh and Kyle, I feel like King will still be in Waterdeep, and Kyle will occasionally play him.
Mhm.
Hopefully,
Yeah, and I do like
Assuming,
that.
assuming he doesn't burn down a bar, get thrown in jail,
that's true.
I
visit
I
him
do-
in the dungeons.
Like, I'm super comfortable with Josh using him as an NPC because I trust Josh to pilot him, in a good way. But there's always the chance of me popping in to do a guest appearance. But even whenever I don't do that, I have a lot of confidence in Josh just being able to use him as an NPC in a fun way.
Mhm.
So,
I have a couple of plans on what to do with King, but there's one that dawned on me in the middle of the session. Obvious, because you guys are about to have this establishment
Mhm.
employees.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could in theory have
Employees.
King and his gnolls run the place while you're
Yeah.
off doing things.
And you're always
go.
welcome.
Oh my
Kyle.
God, you're always
Anytime you
there.
want to play.
yeah, you're always welcome. So
Hell yeah.
Thank
Mhm.
you. Yeah. Like I was actually thinking about that halfway through. I was like, man, what would it work if King was just the guy who ran y'all's?
The restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Mhm. With the whole Tabaxi family.
And he'll just
Oh.
be in his political machinations behind the scenes and using us as leverage as we
I mean,
become
that-
more and more famous or rich
I mean,
or rich.
that's
I mean, honestly,
that's
with
a
that,
fun.
with something like that, Josh could always type back and forth with you, and I mean,
Yeah.
you could
Oh,
just
yeah.
come up with stuff while we're not
Mhm.
playing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm
You could
always
really be playing the whole time. Just
But yeah, like
offline.
that's actually a really interesting angle for like almost like a play by post kind of thing where
yeah.
Mhm.
Josh just hits me up, was like, hey, what would King do for this? I'm like, oh, I think he would do. Because
Hmm.
yeah, that might work. That's an interesting suggestion actually.
yeah, we'll these ideas. So, okay, we'll see how it goes.
Cutting out still so.
Yeah.
I give up. Game's over. You get what you pay for now.
Stuck up,
I'm
Ryan.
done. I'm done. I'm done swearing.
Sorry.
Being said, so before we wrap up, joining to that or like conjoining with that last topic. So one of the things I'm going to do is the way I'm going to handle your bar is I'm going to use the rules out of Matt Colville's Strongholds and Followers.
Ooh.
You guys will be able to do is the way that system works is when you get your bar, it's a what's called a stronghold, and they have two aspects to that. Number one, it's a bar, so you'll get fits like gathering information and stuff like that. So maybe King and his gnolls are sort of running your your spy network through that.
Does it also produce income?
The other say Charlie.
Does it also produce income?
Yes, it will also produce income for you guys. Information, collect rumors about missions that you want to go on, and you'll also be able to collect income from it. Furthermore, there's a second aspect to it. Somebody at some point is going to have to sign the official deed to this place. Number one is leaving a paper trail, and I know that's a problem for some of you. They'll also have like certain financial obligations that they'll have to meet, which may be a problem for some and or all of you. But that person who signs that deed will be the quote-unquote official owner. You'll get certain like you in particular will get certain benefits from what it is you'll get a supercharged version of one of your special abilities. You're within your bar, you'll actually have lair actions, just like epic monsters.
Ooh.
So keep that in mind. If you don't mind undertaking a financial and role-playing penalty, there may be mechanics, a mechanical benefit to it.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Other than that,
I'll happily throw myself
and
on the sword.
and I'm just gonna point this out. You guys still have 2 shops, I think, and at Silver Chime Alley that you still haven't even visited.
So it was yeah, what were the names of those places? Yeah, we'll check them out. We'll check them
There's
out.
the
Yeah, well, here,
forest and
Here,
the-
actually,
Whatever.
I'm gonna pull you back to that map anyway.
Josh, did you see
Oh,
my
it's-
request for the layout for the plans?
Yeah, I'll get the layouts in some sort of handout form.
Yeah, that'd be
thank
great.
you.
Awesome.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
actually
man,
go
I'm-
inside the Golden Whale or Danny Trench.
Oh yeah, that's right. So wow, half that place you guys haven't even explored. So
Well, the Golden Whale was the flower shop, and you just saw it from
Right.
the outside and then didn't go in. Is that right?
Right. Yes.
Right.
Then we totally skipped the postal company.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. We had other things to deal with. We don't
Right.
need to set nail right now.
we had to
Who
pet
knows?
snakes and talk with Gay,
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
We also don't know who Danny Trench is or what this small private office they're running.
Yeah, I'm curious about Danny Trench. It's a cool name.
It is a cool name.
He's like a private investigator. That's what that'd be. Danny Trench.
Danny Trench, private investigator. Private eye.
Yeah, and once you guys have finished exploring that, I have a handout for all their services and prices and stuff like that. So you guys will be able to just sort of tell me
Nice.
stuff that you want.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will let you know is Everyday Wizardry sells common magic items just like Miss Cordelia's. You can buy them for like 50 gold each.
Oh,
have-
fuck yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
believe
bad.
it's under magic items. I should have the common magic items list available for all of you to see. So you can
Oh,
just like
nice.
peruse those at your leisure.
Oh,
Mhm.
Wait,
yeah.
yeah.
O is 50 gold for a common item unless it requires attunement, in which case it's 60. But other than that, yeah.
Do you
Are
mean
these
the
the-
common items in Xanathars?
I don't need
Yeah,
any of that. I
you
got
got
a cape.
Yeah. Are these the
dope.
uploads that I did?
Yes, it is. Thank you
Yeah,
for doing
nice.
that.
No,
It
hell
made it
yeah,
so much
dude.
easier.
Well, that's like, man. I mean, I want to like keep playing on Roll20 for the rest of my life because of all the time I've spent fucking uploading shit on there.
No.
Like, I gotta keep using this stuff. I'm so happy you're using that.
How much gold did you say, Jolly?
It's 50 for a common item unless it requires attunement, in which case it's 60.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So with the cloak of elven kind,
Mhm.
it says pulling the hood up requires, or sorry, pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
Hmm.
Why the fuck does that require an action?
I think
And
what
what's
it
the
is like
difference?
you could pull the hood up, but it takes an action's worth of time to activate, essentially.
Activate what?
Because the
It's
Activate the
magic-
effect of the
the
magic.
effect
when
that
the
it
hood's up.
activates. Yeah.
So it only works when the hood is up?
Yes.
Does it actually
That's
say
what
that?
it says. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, where?
Um,
Oh, wow, the hood is up. Okay, I do see that. Got it. Cool. Okay, cool. Yep.
I imagine if you like have it on and the hood's down, but the magic's not on, people can
Yeah.
see that you're wearing something.
Good thing as
That's
a goblin, I can bonus action hide.
Hmm?
Woo.
Oh
There you
man, I'm
go.
excited about these.
The item.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
really broken on me.
Awesome, man. I'm loving this game.
Yep.
Same.
Good.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a lot
Have
of-
we only
yes.
had one combat, or no? We haven't. We've had
No.
one.
No.
you've
Only
had
one.
like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the sharks. Then we had the warehouse fight, which turned into a skill challenge at the end, I think. And then we had the crab
Yep.
battle.
Oh yeah.
You fought the Zyvarts a little bit. You've had a couple of combats.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
This is session
6.
6.5, and you've had like combats in about 3. So
We're
Makes
still
sense.
level 2.
Should probably stay level 2 for a long time.
I know. I want my subclass.
Yeah.
Me too.
I have an idea of when you guys are gonna level up. It's getting close.
We haven't. I mean, yeah, we haven't. We've been sitting around roll. I was fucking dancing around an alley for most of the session.
I was worried because you weren't doing anything. I was like, but the token's still moving, so he must be having a good time. So.
No, I was digging it. I was like, yeah, I love this character, man. I love all these characters, and I'm having so much fun.
I really do too.
playing
I
it.
love every single one of our characters. They're so
They're
good.
Freaking brilliant.
Mhm.
Same.
I was having fun just watching everyone else go, cause yeah, it's fun.
And I love all the
I was
character
keeping an eye out.
cameos as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot in this session.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get another player now that Kyle's gonna be out?
No, you said Lee.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring in my
miss you,
buddy
Kyle,
Lee.
but I'm really
Oh,
excited
I'm
Lee's
sorry.
joining us.
Sorry,
I'm real jazzed.
I
Lee's
wasn't
joining
paying attention.
Oh, I'm super curious on what League is gonna be like.
Yeah, we've heard about this, man.
Does this man
I
like
heard about
RP?
Lee.
Because
Yes,
this is an RP
yes.
heavy game.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Lee's gonna fit in just fine.
Okay.
Cause you, him, and Charlie, it
I
sounds like
know.
are like the trio.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
known both of them for 10 years. They've known each other for 13.
Yes.
Oh yeah, nice.
And Lee,
That's
Lee,
great.
Lee and I started playing D&D like together. Like he and I started at the same time. He was in my very first game, so he's an old salt.
Does he already have a character in mind?
Yep, he already has a character. He's got an
Oh,
idea.
it's dope.
He's already built the character pretty much.
Can we
Like,
get
oh,
a
I'm-
can we get
so
a sneak peek?
I'm so
Where's he
curious.
at?
Even though,
I
even
want to
though I
know.
won't be in, even
What's
though I
his
won't be
class?
in, I want to know
His
who's gonna
class, I will say his class is rogue. I will say
Okay.
that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle, you're
it
still...
was a mandatory condition. He has dexterity 16. I made him do that.
Nice. Hey.
Good.
That's awesome.
Good.
Yeah,
Didn't we
we're-
all have 16 DC?
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all super dexterous. That's fucking awesome.
And now we
I
have an
love
active
that.
rogue.
That's hilarious because I was so close to being a rogue on King before it's like, oh, a caster.
I feel like I'm kind of a pseudo rogue right now.
Yeah.
So
Wait, he's playing a rogue. Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
We're all
You're a pseudo rogue. I think once you get bully, it's going to be like your ranger aspect is really going to shine.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
A investigator rogue, so he's going to be more of a detective type.
Mm.
Oh.
interesting.
I trained in perception in your party, so
Did
Probably
you
something needed.
Mm-hmm.
Josh? Did you see Matt Colville's new ranger rules?
I've heard of them. I haven't looked at them yet.
They're crazy. They're like pretty powerful and
Wow.
awesome. But
Cool.
like that, I think that's the kind of DM he is. You know, like I'm kind of like that. Like I just like giving you guys powers and just like
Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
The ill rigger he made is really interesting.
It was pretty cool.
It's another take on the like anti-paladin Dark Knight
Mhm.
kind of archetype, and it's got some interesting because like it's not just paladin abilities, but reversed. It's a little more different than that, which is interesting.
But what he actually made was the 4th edition class called the Assassin, which had an ability where it action to put an effect on the guy. It's basically like a hunter's mark or a hex, but you could, instead of cashing that in, you could build it up and keep stacking up the dice that will eventually trigger off. And that's essentially what he did with the Ill Rigger. And that the assassin in that version was like one of my favorite classes. So when I heard it was a Hell Knight, I was like,
That's kind of cool.
You know,
Argus
they really
multi-classing?
should.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh fuck yeah!
They should do something like that in like official D&D. I
Mhm.
feel like that makes a lot of sense to build something like that.
Mhm.